Hyundai Palisade. It's all new. It's an all-new hybrid. What makes it an incredible SUV? Maybe it's the spacious interior that's comfy for the whole crew, or the capability to go off-road. Maybe it's the up to 600 miles of range. It's the driver behind the wheel, too. Maybe. What if it's all that and more? What is it then? It's the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid is what it is. So much more than just another SUV. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details. That's 562-314-4603 for more details. Okay. We've got another fun show tomorrow. Kyle McLaughlin's in studio tomorrow. Going to go Twin Peaks. You doing all that stuff with him, man. He was in Showgirls, Mike Del Tufo's favorite movie of all time.
Actually worked with him on a movie.
What movie was that, Mike?
Trigger Effect.
Wait, what? Hold on. What?
A movie called Trigger Effect.
Hold on.
I did a couple days back in the old days.
Okay, very good. So are you here tomorrow?
All right, welcome to Before the Growl. Michael Thompson's hanging out here, and John Ireland, what a trooper, went and got root canal surgery today, and the result is...
I got root canal.
Oh, my gosh.
I think he has too much to
Now,
drink.
your dentist said by 1 o'clock it's going to be okay?
Around 1 o'clock.
Around 1 o'clock.
How about
You have to, make sure you have to be his translator.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
we will
gosh.
absolutely
Michael
translate.
pinch it for me?
Okay,
Pinch
Michael
it,
is
yeah.
here, so that's good. That's
Okay.
good. All right. So, Em, you're going to do a, what do we call this?
We're going to do a blind ranking, okay?
Blind ranking.
So SNL is going to start relatively soon, and we have a new cast. Both new members and members have left.
Yeah.
But I know you guys all love SNL.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have you guys blind rank 5 SNL cast members. And so I'm going to give it to you in the order that I decide. And you have to say, okay, this person is 2, this person's 3, and then, but you only have as many ranks
Correct.
as 5, okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah, be careful with where you rank people.
Right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, ready.
You ready, John? Oh, you want a piece of paper?
Yeah, me too.
We can play some charades, too.
Me too. Hey, O'Hara.
All right, so we're going to blind rank SNL cast members.
All
First person I'm going to use is Amy Poehler. Okay, where do you put it? And you have to say out loud where you put her.
Okay. I put her at 3.
3, Amy. Okay. Amy's at 5 for John.
5.
5 for Michael. Okay. All right, next one is going to be Eddie Murphy.
Oh. I'm going to put Eddie at number 2.
Okay. John. 1 for Eddie Murphy. Okay,
Okay.
1's gone.
1 is gone.
Michael?
2, because I know who I'm reserving number 1 for.
Yeah,
and I hope you
okay.
have him on
I'm
the list.
saving number
okay.
1, too.
All right, so 2 for Michael. So third is Dana Carvey.
Ooh.
Dana Carvey, where do you put him?
5.
5 for Mace. John. 4 for John. Michael?
4.
4. Okay, so Mace, what do you have left?
I have 4 and 1 left.
4 and 1. You have 2 and 3 for John. And Michael?
3 and 1.
Okay. Next one, Kristen Wiig.
Ooh.
Where do you put Kristen Wiig?
Number 4 for me.
Number 4 for Mace. And so what do you have left?
I have number 1 left.
Number 1 left. All right.
I could get screwed
You
here.
have 3 left, John, and then Michael.
Well, I guess
You have 2 left. Sorry.
I got to put a number 3.
Number 3 for Kristen, and same for John. John also had her at 3.
Okay.
All right. So
Oh, no, I've saved number 1. Let's see who it is.
Number 1
oh,
for Mace
God.
Please have him on the list.
is going to be Will Ferrell.
Oh, I can.
So you got it.
Yeah,
you got
that's a
out
good
good.
one. I'll
Okay.
take that.
John, where do you have Will? John has him at 2.
I like my list.
You like your
yeah,
list.
that's
And then
good.
Michael, where do you have Will
Well,
Ferrell?
since you didn't have my guy on the list, I guess I got, and I only have number 1 left, and he is worthy of a number 1, so number 1.
So one more time, everyone's list. Mace?
Will Ferrell, Eddie Murphy, Amy Poehler, Kristen Wiig, Dana Carvey. I actually might put him. Eddie and Will are close, but I might put him in that order.
Michael?
I got Will number 1, Eddie number 2, Kristen 3, Carvey 4, and Pola 5. But I would have number 1 would have been my Chris Farley.
Chris Farley.
And then
Ooh.
John's?
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
How did Emily forget it? You're too young to remember Chris
No, she
Farley.
didn't
I
forget
know
it.
it.
She
I
just didn't
just
put
am
it in.
calculating my 5.
Yeah.
And then, John, what were
Okay,
yours?
Ireland.
Eddie Murphy 1.
Hey, Murphy.
Will Ferrell 2.
Wolfa.
I'm the idiot. Kristen Wiig 3.
Kristen Wiig.
Dan Carvey 4 and Paul 5.
Okay, that's a
Yeah,
good list.
4
I
and
think
5.
everyone
Good,
has
yeah.
a good list.
Can you
These are
say-
all possible.
Can you say seashells? She sells seashells by the seashore?
seashells by the seashore.
So let me ask you something. It sounds like you're lisping.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because it's all numb on
doesn't
one
it? It's
side.
like you're.
But to me, it doesn't sound bad.
Oh,
Okay.
really? Well,
Bad?
let us be the judge.
Have you seen The Music Man, John?
No.
Okay, there's a little kid that has a lisp in The Music Man. It sounds a
sound
little bit
like
like
him?
that. Yeah, a little bit like him.
All right. Coming up for you, Nathan and Ireland on 710 ESPN.
There we go.
Football is back, and so is your shot at big wins with DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Your game day instincts can score you real money fast. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats, from breakout rookies to elite quarterbacks, and unlock the upside every snap brings. The better your call, the bigger your payout. New DraftKings customers gets $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code KSPN. That's code KSPN. Play just $5, get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call. Ride the upside. In partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promo.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 in monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Water, power, comfort. NextGen protects it all with the Home Hero Bundle. Do you like the taste of your water? If not, get your free alkaline reverse osmosis system when you install whole home water filtration. Clean, healthy water every tap. Add a heater treater for just $4.99 to shield your plumbing from hard water damage. And when you bundle in HVAC or electrical service, you'll save 10% instantly. One call, one team, total home protection. Call NextGen 833-3-NEXGEN or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com today.
CSOB number 1011173.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where exceptional care is tailored 100% to kids. And it's where every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one need: your child's health. Whether it's routine care or a life-saving procedure, CHLA is where families turn to when outcomes truly matter. Children's Hospital Los Angeles, 125 years of building hope and healthier futures. Go to chla.org today.
Hey, soccer fans, are you ready for a shot at some serious soccer excitement? San Antonio Cardinale Wine is giving you a chance to win tickets to a major upcoming soccer game. Imagine being there live, experiencing the thrill of world-class soccer firsthand. It's easy to enter. Just visit soccerdreamticket.com. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity from San Antonio Cardinale, your perfect game day wine. Head to soccerdreamticket.com now for details and your chance to score big.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Buying a car or refinancing? Navy Federal Credit Union offers great auto loan rates, 90-day pre-approvals, and military discounts. Applying is easy, and you could get a decision in seconds. You could even refinance from another lender with Navy Federal and get a $200 bonus. At Navy Federal, our members are the mission. Find out more at NavyFederal.org/auto loans.
Credit and collateral subject to approval. Rates are subject to change and are based on creditworthiness. Refinance loan must be at least $5,000 to be eligible for the $200 bonus. Terms and conditions apply. Terms and conditions apply for military discounts. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles. Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Wednesday afternoon.
Ireland, best show on the radio.
Here we go. Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. Well, I teased it a lot this morning in the YouTube-only hour of the Sedano and Cap Morning Show to listen to John Ireland's reaction about what Greg Bergman said today. Let's play the tape.
Okay, so mine says, say something really exciting in the least exciting voice possible.
Okay.
Can we play John Ireland's 2020 championship call?
Oh, my God!
That's it. That's over.
Wow.
Greg wins.
We got to cut that up for their open today.
Wow.
Oh, my
Can we play? Let's pull it up real quick and play
I think
it.
the show's done now.
My God.
That's it right there. Show's over. Game's over.
Wow, Bergman.
Mic drop, Bergie. Bergie, this is your game, bro.
That is their open. I don't even need to worry about their open. That's their open for today. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Bergman, it felt like you had been harnessing that for 5 years.
He probably has.
Holy moly.
Wow,
Bergie. That was.
I'm sorry, John.
It's a fun game.
I mean, I don't really have to say anything, do I? The reaction from Sedano and everybody was pretty clear. The Sedano and Cal Morning Show weekdays at 7 a.m. and the YouTube-only hour at 9 a.m. And Greg Bergman, part of the show, everybody. What will Johnny I say to that? Let's do it. The biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, your Wednesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So with that said, let's get this show on the
All right, so this is a fascinating. First of all, Michael Thompson is here, busting the studio. I wondered where you were.
There I am.
Yeah, there you are. And John Ireland, I would ask you to react to that, and we will. But first, explain why you sound the way you sound.
Root canal.
Root canal.
Root canal, people. He said root.
What's the dentist? So you need a root canal.
So he went to the dentist, and the dentist said, you need a root canal. I'm translating.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
How
you.
bad is it?
So
How bad is it?
how bad is it?
How bad is it?
Yeah. No,
How bad
now
is
you got it right. It's unintelligible.
No, it's
there.
yeah.
I will always know what you're saying.
Okay. Let's have a vote.
Let's have a vote.
Vote.
Should I stay and do the show or should I go home early?
Should he stay and do the show or go home?
I
Honest
think
answer.
it might be a good idea for you to not do the whole show.
Emily says go away.
All right, Brian.
This is hilarious. I think you should stay.
All right, Michael.
Oh, you got to stay.
Mike.
You stay.
Yeah.
You may not contribute a lot.
All right.
If I went home,
If he went home,
I had nothing to do.
he has nothing
There's
to do.
nothing to do.
We do have some special guests on today.
Right. You're not going to be involved in interviewing Mackay Lemon or Sean McVay.
No.
Oh, McVay. Let me do McVay.
Oh, McVay, we can let you in. Yeah,
Yeah.
McVay would actually love this. He would love
Besides,
this.
Bergman thought I'd go home.
Yeah,
Bergman's.
Who made him in charge?
No, let's make this a challenge for the listeners. Listeners, try to figure out
Because
what our.
if I were home, I could have a totally normal day because I'm making this all up.
John.
What?
John.
Wow, you are good.
Wow.
Yeah, there is literally nothing wrong with being home.
That is.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
I should have taken the day off.
I said, is he pranking us? Is he pranking us?
You sniffed it out 5
Yeah.
seconds in.
Oh,
You'd be a
God,
good
that's
And then I
Funny.
felt back as Emily comes in. She goes, should I master your reads? I'm going to go rearrange your reads. And I go, what segment?
I didn't do the blue-eyed fucking read.
Yes. I mean,
Wow.
You're a good con artist.
That was good. That was good,
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
Excellent
that's
scam.
I was going to try and keep it going for a whole segment, but it got annoying after. If we didn't have Before the Growl, I could have probably kept it
Yeah,
going.
right.
we did do
A
it
whole
before the
segment.
growl, which is why you
Yeah.
should watch it on YouTube every day.
Yes.
There you go.
So, Ireland, now that we know you can speak, Normally.
Yes.
Your reaction to Bergman saying that essentially your call in the 2020 championship was something less than spectacularly
I actually liked
exciting.
my call in that game. But I will say this. What I learned very early on being the Laker announcer is half the people are going to like you and half the people are going to hate you. So
who would have thought?
Bergman was in the I hate you half?
Yeah.
But I don't. You have to, as Michael will tell you, when you do the Laker games, you have to be almost Teflon because you're gonna get. I mean, there were people that didn't like Chick Hearn, who is the greatest announcer. I remember.
I've never heard that.
Remember Tom Hofarth, our buddy Tom Hofarth, used to write the media column for the LA Daily News. Used to rank everybody's all the sportscasters in town.
Yeah.
And one year he did a poll, like everybody in, and people voted Chick last, or one person voted Vin last.
Oh, come on.
Who the hell is that?
Right.
That's like that one guy that didn't vote for Derek Jeter to get into the Hall of Fame.
Or Shaq the
Or
year
Shaq.
he would have been unanimous MVP, and one guy voted for Iverson, right?
Yeah.
No, so it doesn't bother me as much as I think those guys thought it would bother
Is it
me.
fair to say?
I don't care. Yeah, it is fair to say.
And what about Bergman with the show? Is it fair to say?
And that's a final. Yeah, he's banned.
He's banned.
You guys going to ban Bergman?
Yeah.
Should we?
Yeah. Give him a taste of his own medicine?
Yeah.
Since he banned everybody
Yeah,
else?
he banned you for years.
And Pepe?
That's true.
By the way, I watched the Blue Review today. Pretty sleepy. That's a pretty sleepy show. I think he does it at 6:30 in the morning. I don't know if he's very groggy when they start the thing.
The problem. Oh, Adam Silver responded about Kawhi Leonard.
Oh,
I don't know what he said. I'm just looking at the
okay.
text. Find
We'll
out what
find
he said.
Yeah, we'll find the story.
There's nothing to it.
Whoa.
Well, here, Michael. Here's what I think. Even if there is something to it, nothing's going to happen.
Nothing's going to happen.
You agree?
I mean, they could fine Ballmer, but that's like finding you $1.
Right.
He's so rich.
He's got that in his couch cushions.
But we're talking about things like draft picks and terminating Kawhi's
like
contract.
I said, if they really cared, what they would do is they would take that $28 million Kawhi got and stick it on the Clippers' salary cap, so they have to manage it. Then I would suspend Ballmer and Lawrence Frank for 50 games each. Then I would say, Kawhi, your contract is voided, which the Clippers might actually like.
They would. We're doing them a favor at that point.
So, but Kawhi, you're an unrestricted free agent. You can sign with any team you want except the Clips. Do you think that punishment is fair? Too harsh?
Unfair because nobody's got salary cap room to give him his $40 million a year he deserves.
Exactly.
Right, but he took money on the side.
He took $50 million on the side.
Uncle Dennis went to the tree company and said, "Yeah, we want about $48 million."
But if it was a legitimate company and the company went bankrupt, that's not Kawhi's fault.
But what Steve Ballmer put $50 million in, and then Kawhi got $28
So
million.
You honestly believe there's nothing to this?
No,
you don't believe that there
was.
I
believe that's what the NBA is going to announce.
Billionaires stick together, man. No, those billionaires hang together.
Yeah, these billionaires have their hands in all kind of businesses with affiliated with different endorsement opportunities. No big deal.
And something to think about here, folks. Adam Silver works for the owners.
Yes,
he works for Steve Ballmer. He's not going to kneecap one of his bosses unless he absolutely has to.
Yeah, the richest owner in
and
sports.
Keep in mind who was the owner of the Clippers before this. That was their biggest mess.
Oh, sure.
And he did him a solid and bailed him out and took the Clippers away from Donald Sterling. So I think Ballmer has some, for lack of a better word, has some cachet, has some investment in the bank with the NBA owners because they were so glad to get rid of Sterling and get him instead.
And he helped
that it'll be, if there is a penalty, it will be minor.
And the $2 billion he paid increased the value of the franchises.
Let me ask you this, Michael. Did he do it? Forget about what's going to happen and all that stuff.
He knew something.
Do you think the Clippers did deliberately circumvent the salary cap?
No. I think
you don't. You think it's just
a legitimate business transaction.
So there is smoke, but there is no fire.
Right.
I think there's no question after we found out that he was asking for extra stuff in Toronto.
Well,
before he asked for a piece of the team in Toronto.
He'll ask for extra stuff.
Of course he's going to. So he signs with the Clippers because he wants the extra stuff.
All right. Now, what did Adam Silver say, Em?
So what they're talking about is that he will have a press conference after he meets with the NBA owners today. But this is what he said.
The board of governors meeting's going on today.
Yes. So he's going to speak after that. But this is what he said in 2019 when asked if he would copy what David Stern did.
Right.
If something like this were to happen. This is, again, what Silver said in 2019.
Okay.
He says, certainly if we had an incident along those lines, we had the same tools available to us. I think that was such a bright line violation. And at the time, the league office responded very forcefully. again, I think the environment, I'd say, has changed in certain ways. Having been involved with the league for a long time, I know that there's been some people out there saying that things have gotten much worse. Again, this was 2019.
That was 2019.
What Silver said, he will have a press conference later today, and Silver
Let me
says
give
he's
you
a
a
big
code for
believer
that.
in due
I'm not
process.
kneecapping my richest owner.
Right.
Yeah, he says he's a, quote, big believer in due process.
Due process.
Well, except when it was Donald Sterling and they ran him out of town on a rail.
It's true, yeah.
But he deserved it.
Yeah, so we'll find out a little bit later on today what Adam Silver says, and I don't think anything will happen to Steve Ballmer
I
or
agree
the
with you.
Clippers. Sean McVay's coming on today. I don't know if you weren't here last week when Sean McVay was on,
Yeah.
Sean, but I asked him about
You want to do it again.
Want to do it
Does
again.
he know they lost the game where you did it before? But was Fisher the coach then? Or McVay?
No, it was McVay.
It was McVay. Okay.
It was McVay. This is how McVay responded.
Looks like you're going to be saying Rams house at your own house by yourself.
There you go. Sean is going to join us coming up somewhere around 2 o'clock today. And then Mekhi Lemon from the USC Trojans, who had a terrific game, is going to join us at 12:30.
Yes,
is that right?
that's correct.
Mekhi Lemon had a great 2 touchdown grabs in that game this weekend against Georgia Southern.
Can I start it off with a little question to you, Mace?
Absolutely. Question from Michael Thompson.
Hey, Mace, did you know that every time Alan Slewa goes to a bar,
jeez,
they ask him to leave so they can start the happy hour?
What is going on with Alan Slewa? You're killing him.
I love Slee.
Yeah, that's funny because I just got a tweet today. Has anyone heard from Slewa? I usually catch his Laker podcast, but he's been MIA on his socials lately. Is he on a long vacay or is something up? Anyone got the scoop?
Well, he's
I
probably
think
taking
it's
a break before the NBA season.
The NBA is where he makes his money.
Yeah, when I was over at Crypto last year, he was at,
I would
he's hanging
imagine
around
he'll
there.
be
He's
there.
lurking.
He'll be there for Media Day. We're going to be there for Media Day.
Is that right?
Yeah, we're doing an extra hour that day. We're going from 11 to 3. It's on the 29th of September. And you and I are doing the whole Media Day show.
Oh, nice. That's fun. I love doing the Media
They're
Day
starting
show.
Will
at
you
11.
have dental surgery for that?
No, I probably couldn't get the
No.
Lakers wouldn't find that as funny as you did.
No, I don't think so.
I couldn't get away with it over there.
Yeah, I don't
think
so.
Will you guys ask Luka how much weight has he lost? Like in
Sure.
poundage?
Yeah.
I wouldn't ask. You can't ask somebody how much weight they've gained. That's rude. But
Yeah.
you can ask somebody how much weight they've lost.
Michael, ask me how much weight I've gained.
Let's see, you were down to 190 at one time.
I was down
right?
to 190,
So I would guess you're up to 210.
197.
Oh, that's not
Wait
bad.
a minute. Do I look like I weigh 210?
No.
You think I put on 20 pounds?
Well, the way
Seriously, do I look like I put on 20 pounds? Michael's freaking me out now.
No.
Well, you were talking about you
I
were
put
putting
on
all your
7.
weight back on.
I put on 7.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's not
You stay
terrible.
within a 10-pound range. You're
Not
fine.
terrible. Hey, by the way, we are on YouTube today and always. You can go to YouTube, or I like to call it the YouTube. Go to the YouTube, and you can go to the ESPN LA channel, and it's all happening for you. Coming up next, Emmett Sheehan. Has he earned a spot in the starting rotation for the postseason? And F you, Chris Long. This Friday, the 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. Proceeds benefit the V Foundation for Cancer Research. Special thanks to our friends at Travis Matthews, Grips on the Go, and Lava. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, I get to talk about Blue Ice Vodka, the finest source vodka from Idaho potatoes. And
saw you walk out with a case of it yesterday.
Oh, and my wife is quite excited. And pure Snake River aquifer water. Now, what everybody says, what's the big deal? Why should I get Blue Ice instead of one of those other brands? Because Blue Ice is made from Idaho potatoes. Most vodka is made from corn. What's the difference? Blue Ice is smooth, it's creamy, it has no burn, it's gluten-free, it's made from non-GMO potatoes, no added sugar. It's only 64 calories per ounce. Trust me on this, you just got to try it. Once you try it, you'll be good. Blue Ice Vodka, ask for it by name. By the way, Mace, I looked it up. The double espresso is crafted from Arabica coffee.
Arabica.
We are
Okay, there you
pronouncing
go.
that word correctly.
Got it.
And my favorite's the huckleberry. That's the Idaho State fruit. When you go to Idaho, and I go often, you can get huckleberry anything. You can get huckleberry vodka, huckleberry pie.
Do you grow huckleberries yourself?
No, but
by
they're
the
available
ventricular,
anywhere
over by
you-
the ventricular. Do you?
By the vernacular?
Oh, vernacular.
Yeah, no, yeah, but I often take a case of huckleberry vodka down to the dock
Nice.
on the funicular.
On the pontoon boat.
Yes, ask for it by name at all your favorite restaurants and bars, available everywhere. If it's not available, ask them, where's my Blue Ice Vodka? Because taste matters.
The 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint.
Happening Friday, September 12th at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. With special thanks this year to
Hyundai. There's never been a better time to test drive the Hyundai you've always wanted. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealers today.
Legends Attic, a unique blend of sports museum, art gallery, and card collectibles.
Find out more details at ESPNLA.com.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Can you write off a losing fantasy team on your taxes? Asking for a friend. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Treat mom to a hot night out at Thunder from Down Under this Friday night.
Number 2.
Float your boat at Flamingo Friday's nighttime pool parties with live DJ and drink specials this Friday.
And the number 1 reason.
Laughter is in the air when Cedric the Entertainer is in the house, September 19th.
Morongo, good times.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at georgechevy.com. That's georgechevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. It's game time at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Just like LAFC protects their home turf, we help you protect yours with quality floors at unbeatable wholesale prices. No gimmicks, no markups, just deals every day. From waterproof hardwood to carpet, laminate to artificial grass, the crazy Hernandez brothers have you covered. Don't settle for anything less than a championship-level home. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR, that's 866-62-FLOOR, or shop on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
And it is the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, weekdays noon to 3. You're home for real Dodgers talk and super hot takes.
All right, so ready for super hot take?
Oh, that's
super
right.
hot take.
Super hot take for promo.
Okay. Ready? Ireland?
Yeah. More of the fellas. Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
All right, this song was released on this date in 1991, a generational anthem. Also, you know, he died when he was 27.
Eddie Vedder? No, not Eddie Vedder.
No, Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
Along with who else?
Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, and Amy Winehouse.
James Dean, too, I think.
Was James Dean 27?
I don't know. I never heard
It's
of
weird.
him.
It's weird
27.
that 27 is not. It kind of makes sense because it's like you're a star, right? But you're starting to deal with that stardom, and maybe that's what drives some of the addiction and problems that they have. He never liked being the voice of his generation. That was never his thing. No. He just felt additional pressure from it, and of course, died of suicide in 1994. So, John, you are a boomer.
Yes.
I am Generation X, but you are a boomer.
And Emily and Brian are in that Gen Z that's ruining the world.
I believe I'm a millennial.
Are you a millennial?
Yes, I'm a millennial.
I'm a zillennial.
What's that mean?
My year is the cutoff of both.
Okay, my year.
So you could be in either one.
Of millennial
Michael
and
I
Gen
are both
Z.
boomers.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm 2 years. That puts me in Generation X.
You're a cusper, but Gen X.
Cusper, yeah, Gen X.
Which means you can go wherever you want.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Now, I would like to stand up for the boomers today.
Okay.
So, boomers know a lot of stuff.
Sure.
They've lived a lot of life. They know a lot of history. We should value the wisdom that comes with age, but that's not always the case. And I've sort of edited this a little bit to a shorter bite. But Chris Long on his podcast was doing a review of the Thursday night, or the Friday night game from Brazil, and thought it was a little. Bergman would say sleepy.
For a little background, they had Mr. Beast be a part of it. They had a big YouTube guy doing the sideline report, and Roger Goodell was hanging with. I mean, they were clearly targeting a younger audience.
Yeah. Now, here's what Chris Long said about the entire thing.
Saying the YouTube is inherently an old man thing, and I called it the YouTube. Time to die, boomer.
Time to die, boomer?
Because he called it the YouTube.
See, I say the YouTube as a joke. I say the HBO, the YouTube, I put the as a gag, not because. What do you mean? Sure. You don't think I do that? I stole it from Letterman. Do you watch the Arliss on the HBO? Yeah, I call it the TikTok. Yeah.
I think Chris was directed at himself a little bit too.
In what way?
That he's getting older too. That he didn't know. He called it the YouTube. He didn't know who those people were, so he's calling himself jokingly a boomer.
Now, I've heard your show when you were working with Travis over the years, and you always bring, Travis is old.
I mean, because he was born in 1902. Like that's why.
That's why.
Right.
Yeah. But I say I'm standing up for boomers today. Go boomers.
Well, one thing that is kind of tough on like Leo and your mom and Peter, my mom's boyfriend, and her is that my mom and her boyfriend are in their 80s.
Right.
When you keep moving the games around, like when you put them on, Michael can barely find these games.
Oh, yeah.
When you put them on YouTube and on Amazon, and then finally, I mean, luckily Michael has young people in his life that can tell him what to do, or you wouldn't be able to find all these streaming games, would you?
Games? You mean like the NFL?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty savvy on it now. I figured it out.
You figured it out?
Yeah, I can do it.
My question was
normally
be...
Michael and Stu call me, and they go, explain to me how I get this game. But you feel like you can do it on your own now? Yeah.
How easy was it for you to get the YouTube game up on Friday?
For me?
All of you.
The chart.
It was easy.
Piece of cake is as soon as I opened the YouTube app, it was on the banner up top.
Right.
And I hit it. And I had very, very few streaming issues.
Yeah.
Maybe one or two plays.
It's because you guys are probably better off than other boomers in my life, which then also did have to answer
now,
a
my
call
mom
or
and
two.
Leo, what generation are they? They're in their 80s also. My mom and Leo. They called me and said, we don't want to pay for YouTube.
Greatest generation?
Well, they didn't have to for this game.
You don't have to pay for YouTube. It is there. But it took them a while to figure it out. Now, what generation is that? If you're in the 80s, was that like the Great Depression or
the Greatest Generation / Boomers? I don't know how.
Yeah, no, I think
wide
they're the
range
greatest
is.
generation because of everything they went through.
okay,
yeah, like the world, basically the parents of Boomers, the World War II era.
But the world is changing. For example, Michael, this is a great question for you. Boxing has kind of fallen off the map.
Yeah.
All right. Because Dana White and the UFC stole all the boxing fans.
Sure.
But this weekend, Michael, Dana White is promoting a fight between Terrence Crawford, who I think is undefeated, and Canelo Alvarez.
Yep.
And it's on Netflix. So anybody, and you don't have to pay extra.
Yeah, you got to pay for that.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You
if
sure?
You if you have
Netflix, you get it.
If you have Netflix, you get it for free.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now, how big is that fight? Is that the type of fight that could bring boxing back?
Oh yeah, this is a fight that if you're a casual boxing fan, you're definitely interested in this fight. Two of the best fighters of the era.
Who do you think's going to win?
Terrence Crawford is a better fighter. Canelo's bigger than him. Canelo
he's coming up. Terrence Crawford's coming up 2 weight classes.
14 pounds. Usually fighters beat up Canelo or outbox him, but Canelo has the judges in his pocket, so he still gets the decision. So
Crawford. You think Crawford wins if he knocks him out?
He has to knock him out, and Canelo doesn't get knocked out.
You know, the thing I love about this is when I was a kid, okay, this is boomer talk. When I was a kid, the fights were on Friday night on ABC, and Muhammad Ali was all he must have fought Cosell 3 times a year.
Yeah.
Howard Cosell was the announcer. It was great. Now you get this. If you've got Netflix, you get the fight. This is a smart idea, I think, for boxing.
And I think I'm going to watch it because for the past 20 years, Michael and I have been paying for every fight.
Oh, yeah.
And we always say we're not going to do it, and we always get suckered, and then you end up paying, $75 to watch
2
Conor
rounds
McGregor fight, Floyd Mayweather or something. But, Michael, this is anybody with Netflix, and I think more than half the country has Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Can just tune in.
Okay.
So I think they're going to have a huge number for this.
They can get millions.
I don't know how Netflix monetizes.
How do they make money?
They just drive subscribers.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
So if you want to see the fight, I've told this story a bunch of times before. I was at a Super Bowl party a couple of years ago with the president of Peacock. Yeah. I ended up sitting next to her on a couch watching the game, and I said, "Let me ask you a question. Do you think spending all that money, they spent over $100 million to get one playoff game?"
Yeah.
I said, do you think spending all that money on one playoff game was worth it? And she said, well, here's why it was. She said, we got millions of new subscriptions just to watch that game. I think it was between Houston and Cleveland. So it wasn't like a marquee game, but it was an NFL playoff game. So all of us are gonna pay for it. And she said, what we were interested in finding out is how many people will order it, watch the game, and then cancel it. Less than 10%. She said 91% of people who ordered the game, who ordered that week, still have Peacock.
Yeah.
So for us, it was worth it.
So they didn't bail.
So maybe
on
maybe you're right. Maybe that's why Netflix is doing this, is to go get sports fans that they don't already have.
This is the kind of stuff that also allows them to raise the price of the monthly subscription fee, right?
Well, I now think Netflix has reached Amazon Prime territory, and that is they could pretty much charge whatever they want, and most of us would pay it.
Yes.
How high would Amazon Prime have to get before you would say no?
Right now, it's I think $129.
Yeah. If it went to $199, we'd both do it.
Well, I use the delivery service all the time, so it would be hard to live without that. I don't go to stores. I just wait for packages to show up on my porch. All right, coming up next for you, Mekhi Lemon from the USC Trojans had a big game on Saturday against Georgia Southern. That's next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, time to tell you about Thrive, the leading managed security service provider in the country. We all know that defense wins games, and the same is true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. In an instant, everything is compromised. Your customer files, your bank accounts, and you won't know till your $1 million ransom demand hits your email. Preventing data turnover is why your business needs Thrive. They'll start with a cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps, deliver solutions to help your network stay healthy and protected. I've been hacked. Trust me, you don't want it. And it's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Get your no-obligation security recommendations. Your business depends on it. Visit this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Protect your business with Thrive.
Hey, everybody, it's Chris Morales. I know we do the bit on the air a lot, and we do it tongue-in-cheek that I almost died. And yes, earlier in the year, I almost died. And here's the thing. I did a lot of things that led up to that, a lot of poor choices, but you never think you're going to hear while you're laying in the emergency room in the hospital that you have heart failure. And thank God I was at Providence, because I do believe 100% without the amazing doctors, the amazing nurses, the amazing team at Providence, I probably would have died. They were all over it. They took care of me. They earned my trust, and they took care of my health. And Providence knows that every patient is unique. Providence built a care plan that fits your life, your needs, and your heart. My case was unique. After the first week, everybody thought I was just going to go home with heart failure. And then I had several seizures. And that led to realizing I had had several strokes earlier in the week. Then it was a second week in the hospital. But Providence saved my life. Providence stands with patients during some of life's most challenging moments. And they stand with the families. My entire family was in the hospital with me, watching over me. Providence, bringing skill, compassion, and everything they have to every case.
Hey, football fans, you and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Love collecting my winnings from Prize Picks. They pay out fast, right? And it's super fun. It's super simple to play the game. All you have to do is pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if you get it right, you can cash in. Plus, Prize Picks invented Flex Play, which means you can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. And Prize Picks also offers injury reboots. So if one of your player leaves the game in the first half and doesn't return, Prize Picks won't count it as a loss. Download the app today. Use that code TRAV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TRAV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It is good to be right.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Oh, I can't believe we blew a 5-touchdown lead.
Sure, but you got to feel like they were going to win for almost the entire game.
But I was about to buy playoff tickets.
So you were prepared for a good time. That's pretty nice.
It's the worst loss any team has ever had.
And you got to witness history.
Okay, we're done here.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
What if a quarterback completed 4 out of his 5 passes? Or a point guard hit 4 out of 5 shots from behind the arc? Well, now, when you're hiring, you can play at that level. Because 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter's technology hustles to find skilled people for your job. And you can invite your top picks to apply. Try ZipRecruiter for free today at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
Mayava, lots of time to throw, throws over the middle, all alone at the 50-yard line, caught by Lemon. And he will race to the finish line all by himself as he outruns Georgia Southern's defenders for another long touchdown. USC, how do you do?
How do you do? He had a 62-yard touchdown pass and a 74-yard touchdown pass. Joining us right now is the terrific wide receiver from the USC Trojans, Makai Lemon. Makai, thanks so much for coming on. How are you, man?
I'm good. Appreciate you for having me on.
Oh, Makai, we appreciate you joining us. Makai, I have some friends in Los Alamitos who told me they heard you were coming on, and they texted me and they said, ask Makai about this. When he was a freshman in high school, I think you went 2 different high schools. I think you were at La Mirada as a freshman, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. They said you were as good of a defensive back as you were a wide receiver, that you had talent and you could have gone to either the defensive side of the ball or the offensive side of the ball. Did you ever consider asking Lincoln? I know you have a good relationship with Lincoln Riley. Did you ever ask him if you could do the Travis Hunter thing and play both ways, or was that of no interest to you?
Yeah, no, that really ain't really come to my mind. Just wherever I'm at on the field, doesn't matter what position, doesn't matter what side of the ball. I just try to be the best player I could be.
So what's it like when you catch a ball from Jaden Mayava and you see a lot of green? You went for 62 on one pass on Saturday, 74 for another. What goes through your head when you see all that green in front of you?
My main thing is just trying to score. I see a bunch of guys, in my way. Just got to do what I got to do in order to score and then better my team in a positive way.
Makai Lemon, USC's great wide receivers joining us. Makai, if we had a 100-yard dash out at USC, would you win it, or would somebody else be a little faster than you? Would one of your teammates win that race? And even if you would win it, who would finish second?
Even if I don't know. I would definitely, choose me for sure.
Right.
That's my mentality. I'm trying to beat, anybody in a race, but we definitely have some speedy guys on our team. I would say one guy that stands out is Eli Sanders, running back.
Sure.
He take it to the crib, every time he touches the ball. So I feel like me and him can definitely compete in the 100-yard dash.
So, Coach Lincoln Riley, the offense is known for developing elite wide receivers. How has his system helped you shape your game?
Yeah, it's definitely helped me a lot. Link is one of those guys that, the offense is top notch, something that I can, better me in the next level. So I feel like me just being in this offense, is only going to help me for the next level.
On the surface, Mekhi, and we obviously are watching from the stands, you were the leading receiver for USC last year. This team looks better than the team did a year ago. I know it's only been 2 games, but first of all, am I right? And second of all, what's the difference? What's the biggest difference between last year's team and the 2 games you've won so far this year?
Yeah, definitely this team has took a major step, forward. I feel like it just has a lot to do with what the coaches are preaching to us, what this program has put into, the players. And then, just all the players, all wanting the same thing, all want the best for each other. So every time we hit the field, it's just lights out and we just play for each other. So I feel like, we're very excited for this year and I just can't wait to keep doing this, each week.
Tell me about building chemistry with Jaden Maeva, who has had just a tremendous start to the year.
Yeah, definitely. Me and Jaden have a great connection. Every time we're on the field, just kind of not really thinking about too much, kind of just do what we got to do. I feel like that happened a lot, in the off season, building that chemistry. So I feel like we're on the right path for sure.
We're talking to Mekhi Lemon, USC's best receiver. He is off to a great start again this year. He was our leading receiver last year. Mekhi, Lincoln has talked openly about the fact that now that you guys are in the Big Ten, you're going to have longer road trips, and stuff like nutrition and sleep are more important than they used to be. When I was your age, Mekhi, I thought I could eat anything, I could stay up all night, and I still thought I would be fine the next day. Do you buy it when Coach Riley says, "Hey, we almost have to be preemptive here. We've got to watch what we eat. We got to sleep better," just because you're traveling farther than you used to?
Yeah, 100%. The travel is one thing that comes, with the Big Ten. But I feel like, that's just what comes with football. We're ready to travel anywhere. And I feel like the coaches are doing a great job of preaching to us that, sleep is definitely important for recovery. So we're just trying to take advantage of every, recovery opportunity that we can get. So, get just better our game. And I feel like we're doing a great job of that.
All right. Now, last time I looked, you were majoring in communications. Is that still the case?
Yes, sir.
All right. So if you weren't playing football, what would you like to do career-wise? Would you want to be like us? Would you want to be like in broadcasting, or would you want to do something else? What would you like to do with the communications degree after you're done playing football?
Yeah, I'll definitely, go into one of the lanes of, maybe broadcasting about, sports. That's one of the main things that I've done my whole life. So I know a little bit, about that. So I feel like, just being a communication major at USC has definitely opened my eyes of, expanding to, maybe doing sports broadcasting later.
Mekhi Lemon from the USC Trojans is with us, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. So I know nutrition is really important, all that stuff. But when it's time for you to sneak away and eat something the coaches don't know about, where do you go?
Oh, that's a tough one. I like to eat a lot of things, but I'll definitely say maybe Hawaiian barbecue is definitely one on my top list that I try to sneak out and, and eat.
Last thing for me, Mekhi. Your game this week starts at 8 o'clock at the earliest, by the way. It'll probably kick off more like 8:10, 8:15. The people at Michigan State are all bent.
That's the week after this week. They're at Purdue first.
Purdue this week, yeah, but for your next home game, I mean. So Michigan State at 8 o'clock at night. Do you care when you kick off? Do the players care? Does it matter if you play early in the day or late in the day, or you just tell me where to go, what time to be there, and I'm good to go?
Yeah, 100%. That's definitely all our mentality. It doesn't matter what time or where it's at. We just got to prepare through the week. And when it's game time, and the lights cut on, man, it's lights out and it's time to ball and do what we do best.
Last thing for you, you made some great catches in that game. Jacoby Lane, who's another wide receiver on your roster, terrific wide receiver, made a catch that is just crazy because he only used one hand the entire Have you ever seen a catch like that?
Surprisingly, I only seen a catch like that coming from him. You know, he does it all the time in practice. You know, it's not really nothing new to us, but you know, when he does it in the game, it's definitely jaw dropping, and he's one of the great players that we can just throw the ball up to and know that he's going to come down with it.
All right, so Mekhi, you have to ask Coach Riley and ask Katie if this is allowed, because I know sometimes these things aren't allowed. But now that we know you want to go into communications, if you ever want to come in and hang out with us and watch us do the show and even be part of it, you're more than welcome to. So if that's something that interests you, run it by Katie. Make sure we're not violating any rules, but you're more than welcome to come in anytime, man.
Hey, I appreciate the invite. I'm definitely going to be letting them know that y'all said that, and hopefully I'll be up there soon.
All right. Hey, Mekhi, have a great game in Purdue. We appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, appreciate you for having me. Y'all have a good one.
You too, man.
You too. Yeah, tremendous wide receivers. They've got two.
That guy's going to the NFL.
He's going to the NFL, and Jacoby Lane is going to the NFL.
Yeah.
Jacoby Lane's one of those guys, if you throw the ball in his area code, he's going to find a way to catch it.
These receivers in the NFL are so freaking good now. I mean, it's just like, did you see the end of the Niner game?
Yeah.
Brock Purdy threw a pass into the end zone that was basically nobody was open.
Yeah.
He just threw it and said, go get it.
Yeah.
And some backup tight end jumps and beats everybody out to it. I mean, the football I grew up on, everybody was don't throw it unless they're open.
Yeah.
Now these guys throw
They
them
throw
open.
to a spot. Yeah. Throw to a spot.
Crazy.
Hey, this Friday is the 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Coors Light at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. Even if you're not golfing, you can come out and party with us starting at 3 p.m. for the 19th hole party. It's free. It's open to the public. Special thanks to Blue Ice Vodka for making the 19th hole party possible. Blue Ice, the finest potato vodka sourced from Idaho. Ask for them by name, Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters. Coming up next for you, we will do icebreakers. In the meantime, this is an ad by BetterHelp. So maybe right now it's fall and everybody seems to be having a lot of fun with football and the baseball playoffs are coming up, all that stuff, and yet you are stuck. Maybe you're depressed, or you've got anxiety, or stuff at work is really tough right now, or stuff at home is really tough right now with the kids or your spouse. I'm telling you, therapy has changed my life. I've been in therapy now for 25 years. I don't know where I would be without it. And BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, and they are fully licensed in the U.S. They have got over 30,000 therapists and somebody who's exactly right for you. If right now, take advantage of this. Find the right therapist with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/timeout. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/timeout. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint.
Happening Friday, September 12th at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. With special thanks this year to
Sunday Swagger. Make noise without saying a word. Sunday Swagger pairs head-turning prints with buttery soft, breathable fabric. And four-way stretch in polos and golf apparel that move on and off the course. Patterns come in men's, women's, and youth. Upgrade your golf fits at sundayswagger.com.
Football is back, and so is your shot at big wins with DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Your game day instincts can score you real money fast. Just pick more or less on two or more player stats, from breakout rookies to elite quarterbacks, and unlock the upside every snap brings. The better your call, the bigger your payout. New DraftKings customers gets $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code KSPN. That's code KSPN. Play just $5, get $50 in Pick 6 bonus picks. Make the call. Ride the upside. In partnership with DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Void where prohibited. One per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 bonus picks that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promo.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer. Our policy is to provide equal opportunity employment, development, and advancement to all current and potential teammates. If you are an organization that maintains a job bank, provides employment information, or gives job referrals, you may request to be placed on the station's mailing list for future career opportunities. To learn more about careers at Good Karma Brands, please email careers@goodkarmabrands.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 five-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Listen to Mason and Ireland. Weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
Yes, it is Icebreakers.
Nice.
And Michael, you've never played Icebreakers yet, right?
I heard it, though. It's a good game.
You heard it? Okay, so
Very
it's a
good
new game. You have.
I'll get it on the first clue.
Yeah, sure you will.
He'll
You
try
have-
on the first clue and crash and burn tremendously.
You have one guess to get this celebrity I'm trying to give you. And these are also like little icebreakers you could use at a party. Say, did you know that this person did this? Anyway, so you have one
Now,
chance to guess.
Are these
As long as you're drinking Blue Ice vodka
Yes,
at the party.
of course.
and are
That's
these
the important thing.
A-list celebrities or B-list?
These are people you will know.
All right.
You'll know this person. They're famous in our industry.
In our industry, okay.
All right. For 10
That's
points.
a clue.
No, I mean, all the people have been famous in our industry, sports, etc.
Oh, okay, sports, not
Yeah.
broadcast.
All right, what's the first clue?
For 10 points. I was born in 1948 in New York City.
Okay.
All right.
48, yeah.
For 9 points. During my youth, I spent my summers at Camp Kiyuma in Pennsylvania, and one of my counselors was future NCAA and NBA basketball coach Larry Brown.
1948, Larry Brown.
Okay.
For 8 points, I have appeared as myself in the movie Creed and in the show The Americans, and the television show Listen Up, starring Jason Alexander, was loosely based on my life.
I watch The Americans. I cannot think who this is.
I am going to go. I'm going to guess.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
I think it's Tony Kornheiser.
You're correct. It's Tony Kornheiser.
Yeah, that's a
You
good
got
one.
it for 8 points.
8
That's the
points.
highest
Wow.
we've had so far.
That is
Amazing.
big. That is big.
He
Now,
raves about Larry Brown
Yes.
Okay.
all the time.
so
Yes.
the thing with Ireland is you listen to the PTI podcast
Every day.
Every day.
Right.
Did
Yeah.
you know he was in The Americans and
No.
in those other shows?
No,
Yeah.
I
Let
didn't know.
me-
But with the clue about what was the show with Jason Alexander?
Listen up.
Okay, so they made fun of the fact that Malcolm Jamal Warner, who just passed away,
Yeah.
played Wilbon, and Jason Alexander played
Oh,
Kornheiser,
that's
and
funny.
Kornheiser would say, "How did you get a good-looking guy like that?" And I got Jason Alexander. So that's what it is.
Here's the rest of the hints in case you'd have gotten it there. So I have written 4 books. I was a finalist for the 1997 Pulitzer Prize for Commentary, and in 2008 I was inducted into the Jewish Hall of Fame. I began my career at Newsday, writing about high school sports. Then I moved on to work for New York Times. I then went on to work for the Washington Post, where in 1991 I created a now famous bandwagon columns to describe the Washington Redskins Super Bowl run that year. I hosted a radio show locally in D.C. from 92 to 97. I received and accepted an offer to be a color analyst on Monday Night Football in early 2006. I have a long-running co-host and an ESPN show, and in 2001 my co-host and I began a show called Pardon the Interruption.
Yeah,
There
if
you
you
go.
don't get it by then,
By
you're
then,
just a
you're in
dope.
big trouble.
That's the
By the
only
way,
one I would've got.
he's in the Jewish Hall of Fame.
I would have guessed it was Wilbon.
I'm surprised. Is there a Catholic Hall of Fame?
I'm sure there is.
I would like to be in the Catholic Hall of Fame.
Are you
Well, there's
practicing?
got to be a Polish Hall of Fame.
There's got to be a Polish Hall of
Michael's
Fame.
in the Bahamian Hall of Fame.
And you've got to be a practicing Catholic. You don't go to church.
Oh, I got real good.
When's
I
the
don't
last
have
time
to
you said a
practice
Hail Mary?
anymore.
When's the last time you went to confession?
Confession is
that
the
would
worst.
be would be no. And plus,
I don't believe
it wouldn't help
By the
you.
way, I never believed in confession.
No.
I'm
Forgive
like, I
me,
don't
Father,
need to
for I
tell.
have sinned.
That's between me and the big
God,
guy.
that's right.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So
I have a good. Well, first of all, let me read this.
Yes.
Blue Ice Vodka is the sponsor of Icebreakers. It's crafted in the heart of America from the finest Idaho potatoes, distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection. Blue Ice isn't just vodka; it's a statement. Sip chilled, mix bold, drink responsibly. Blue Ice Vodka, cooler by nature. And M, I am told that you have now taken my lead and tried Blue Ice Vodka.
Yeah.
Explain how.
Yeah, so I love drinking vodka, and I got some Blue Ice Vodka, the huckleberry flavor. And so I was experimenting. I don't usually have vodka on the rocks, so I added a little mixer to it. So I had these Trader Joe's like raspberry lime seltzers.
Nice.
And so
Okay.
I poured it over the huckleberry, and I added just a squeeze of lime into it. So smooth, so easy to drink. And, like, I could have 8 of them. I shouldn't. So I had, like,
As
2
long as
of
you're
them.
not driving.
Not driving, but definitely pairs really well with a seltzer, something light with the huckleberry.
you're a big seltzer person.
Love a seltzer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had a bunch of high noons.
So the reason you want to try Blue Ice, and that's all we're asking you to do, just try it.
Yeah.
Because once you do, you'll realize that vodka made from potatoes compared to vodka made from corn, which is what most vodkas
Yes.
are made for, tastes different. So once you taste the Blue Ice Vodka, we think you'll be hooked. So check it out.
All right. So we always talk about point spreads, obviously, as we're following games, and
the coaches always say,
I
don't care about that. I don't even know what
I
the
don't
point
pay
spread
attention.
Like
I don't
McVay
do that.
last year when he was like, he kicked the extra field goal that meant nothing. And you're like, oh, but it did cover the spread.
Yes.
Yes.
Al Michaels always pays attention to the point
Yes,
spread.
he always has. So this happened this past weekend. The Ole Miss was a 9.5-point favorite over Kentucky. The Rebels led 20-10 in the final seconds. Kiffin called a timeout for no reason. Kentucky kicked a meaningless field goal, which means that Kentucky covered.
Right.
So this is what Lane Kiffin said after the game.
Really glad how the players played, especially in the second half, second quarter, and they fought hard. That's a really hard team that plays really close games. So proud of our guys. Sorry to a lot of gamblers there at the end.
Sorry to a lot of gamblers.
So
at the
they
end.
know.
They
Michael,
know.
do players know? Do
No.
players know the point spread?
No.
You never knew the spread in a
No.
game you played in?
No, we never paid attention to it. We never talked about it.
How do you feel about now you can, we do prize picks, the less than, more than on every statistic possible. How do you feel about that in the NBA?
As long as the players are not doing it, who
as
cares?
long as it's not the players.
Yeah, and the coaches. Who
By the
cares?
way, I lost one last night. All I needed was a hit by Max Muncy, and I would have hit a 6-legger.
Wow.
Ah!
That would have been nice.
By the way-
By the way, I'm so glad that I don't gamble for real.
Yeah.
Did you guys see what happened to me last week?
Yeah.
All right. So I had 2 3-team parlays.
Mm-hmm.
In both of the parlays, I lost by half a point. I took
parlay king.
I took the Steelers and I gave 2.5. And Em, you watched this game, 34-32 Pittsburgh. So got beat by half a point.
Ugh.
Then in the afternoon games, Rams cover.
Yep.
Niners cover.
Yep.
All of a sudden, all I need is the Broncos to beat Tennessee by 8.5. Final score, 20-12.
Wow.
So I lost. If that was real money, I gambled $5,000 in mythical money on each thing. I would have lost out on $60K. I would have been suicidal.
Yeah, right.
To lose
if it was real money.
2 parlays by half a point. And then on Monday night, I have all that money riding on the Vikings, and they can't do anything. And I'm thinking, I'm going down again. I'll never be a professional gambler.
No. Gamble responsibly, everybody.
Yeah, every time I think I know, I don't know anything.
I just want to be clear. When we talk about this gambling stuff, it is mythical money. It's
not
real money.
But if it was, wouldn't
You'd
your
be-
head explode?
Absolutely.
If you lost 2 parlays like that by half a point
Killer.
each way?
Yeah, absolutely devastating. John, I mentioned this earlier this week. There's a documentary series called High School Catfish it's called Unknown Number High School Catfish.
Started it last
Did you?
night. Lisa had already seen it.
Yep.
I got to tell you something. I figured it out in 10 minutes.
Did you really? I did not figure it out.
Yeah. I figured it out in 10 minutes. Brian,
Until
have you seen it yet?
I saw a little bit of it, and I also kind of,
You think you know?
Lisa goes,
I do know now, yes.
She said, I know the twist. Do you want to know it? And I said, I think I've figured it out already. And I told her, she goes, that's 100% right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I did not see it coming at all. You saw it coming too?
Yeah, similar to that. It was like, oh, I think I got a feeling, and then it
because you start
tipped
realizing
off,
who it could be, and it's like, this is too targeted, too calculated.
Yeah, it is very specific.
But that's all I'll say in case you guys want
By
to
the
watch.
way, it's the biggest documentary ever on Netflix, surpassing Poop Cruise.
Cruise.
But so once I figured it out, I did not watch it until the end.
Right.
But I was surprised that I want to say this so I don't spoil it.
Don't
but
spoil
I
it.
I was surprised that they got everyone involved to
Yes.
participate.
It's
Weren't
true.
you?
Yes, very, very true. They used everybody that is absolutely part of the story, and it's crazy.
But you should watch it and see, like me, if you figure it out quick. I did.
Yeah.
I figured it out fairly quickly.
All right. Coming up next for it, going to do some sports graffiti. Michael Thompson's hanging out today. John Ireland had dental surgery. Yep, he scammed us a little bit at the beginning of the show. Anything you got, 877-710-ESPN. By the way, last night the Dodgers had a perfect game through 5 with Emmett Sheehan on the mound.
Like the third game in a row.
It's insane.
It's ridiculous.
Insane.
And you guys want to give up on the Dodgers.
Can I tell you? Last night was the last night, I believe, that we're going to see Michael Conforto in the lineup.
Oh, dear God.
Tommy
Are you
Edman,
the boy who
Tommy
cried
Edman
wolf?
returns tonight. He goes to center field, Teo to left,
If
and
this,
Pages to right.
doesn't happen, you should have some type of punishment.
I heard a nickname. O for Fordo was a name that has been bounced
and he's
around.
actually been better than Teo, although Teo hit a homer last
Yeah,
night.
Teo hit 2 homers last night.
Yeah, so he might be waking up just in time.
All right, so Sports Graffiti, 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-ESPN. Whatever you got is fair game today. Mason and Ireland, 710-ESPN.
Your mornings just got a whole lot louder.
2 massive LA radio superstars.
Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
I'm a great tipper. Cappy's the one that never tips. He's the one that's always complaining. Why is everything got to be a tip? I tip all those mother bleepers.
Don't just listen. Watch, stream, and connect across every platform.
Not a radio station, but a multi-platform operation. Okay?
Yeah, get him, George.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
And 9 to 10 a.m. for the YouTube-only hour.
The freaking curtains open, we bust out through them, and we hit the airwaves.
Because weekday mornings in LA belong to Sedano and Cap.
Chris Morales here. Addiction to opioids and stimulants can strip away the things that make you uniquely you. This National Recovery Month, recover your life. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at choosechangeca.org.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Lil Wayne presents the Carter 6 Tour.
5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go.
Live at Crypto.com Arena, Friday, September 12th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
Huge savings on Dell AI PCs with Intel Core Ultra processors are here, and they're newly designed to help you do more faster. They can generate code, edit images, multitask without lag, draft emails, summarize documents, create live translations, and even extend your battery life. That's the power of Dell AI with Intel inside. Upgrade today by visiting Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
All right, let's do it, Ireland. Take it away.
All right, line open only one, 877-710-3776. 877-710-ESPN. We start with Rudy in Riverside. Hey, Rudy, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go for it.
Hey, what's up? What's up, fellas? How was that great win by the Los Angeles Rams, soon-to-be Super Bowl champion Rams, with the Canelo linebackers of the NFL, Nate Landman?
Nate Landman. Yeah, we'll talk to Sean McVay about Nate Landman. I think he got Defensive Player of the Week. I think I saw that come through for that play. And, yeah, I think there's a lot of reason to be very optimistic. I said at the beginning of the year I thought their defense would be their calling card. That was definitely true against the Texans on Sunday.
Thanks,
Rudy.
Rudy.
Stafford's back is fine.
Yeah,
he looks good.
They
He
ran a
looks
quarterback
good.
sneak at the goal line. They must feel pretty good about it.
Here's Jason in Downey. Hey, Jason, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go for it.
Hi, guys. So I work Saturday, so the only time I'm able to consume live USC games is when they kick off at 7 and 8. And I got to say, and John, you'd be a good sport about this, my pick for commentator of the year for next year's Mandy's is Pete Arbogast. How do you do? He is incredible.
I just texted with Pete today, and boy, he's got one of the great voices of all time.
He really does. He really does.
By
the way, you know what he does on the side? He is a body surfer.
Really?
He was going to compete in the World Body Surfing Championships and actually got injured, I think, his knee, and wasn't able to compete. But yeah, how do you do?
You know what else
body
he
surfing?
does? It's really
Not
cool.
impressive.
Come on.
Who can't body surf? Just jump in the water and
He
get
was
washed
at the
ashore.
World Championships.
Well,
Well, you know what else he does? It's really cool. I don't know if he's doing it anymore. I'll have to ask him. But
pies?
The what?
The pies on Thanksgiving Day. Do you ever know that one?
No, well, the one I was going to tell you about is he goes to hospitals to talk to patients that are terminally ill, that are like depressed, and he'll just go hang with them for half an hour, which I think is awesome.
That's serious.
Here's Alex in the South Bay. Hey, Alex, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go for it.
Yeah, can I just say how upset and I'm disgusted with you two? You guys are over here in awe over USC's 2-0 start.
Yes, we
after
are.
They beat Santa Monica College, after they beat El Camino College, and you guys are drooling over that. Like,
Do you
there
think
used
it's
to be a
do you
time
think it's
where
really
USC fans-
awe? I think we put it into the proper perspective. These were essentially preseason games for USC.
Mate, you got them going to the national championship. I bet.
No, he has them going.
I've not said that.
He has them losing 3 games.
Yeah, I have
and
them losing 3 games.
If they lose 3 games, Alex, they won't even make the playoff.
Yeah, I mean, I've got them losing at Illinois, at Notre Dame, and at Oregon. So I'm not playoff bound, at least in my head. They got to steal one of those 3. So I don't know. We're glazing them a little bit because we had Mekhi Lemon on, but
no, I think they look better than they did a year ago. I think they're going to go 9-3.
That's what I'm calling. 9-3.
Here's Izzo in Valencia. Hi, Izzo. You're on Sports Graffiti.
Hey, John, what's going on, guys? Michael, this one's kind of for you as well. I'm thinking about the whole LeBron hate thing. It's always on my mind. I think it's because ever since Kobe, it's going to be kind of hard to replace anyone like that. And I think the same thing went for Magic Johnson as well. You got to talk about and think about these are 2 guys that came in. They were homegrown. These are Los Angeles guys, came in young, stayed their entire careers here, and they basically gave Los Angeles all they can. Between the 2 of them, there's 10 championships. Also, another thing is I think that the Lakers kind of rolled out the red carpet for LeBron, and I don't think the fans really appreciated that. I don't think he's done enough to be treated the way that he is. Yes, he's great. He is going to go down as possibly the greatest of all time, still up for debate. But I don't think that there's a comparison between the love that we're going to have for Kobe and ever liking or even getting close, remotely close to liking anyone like that again. Even Luka. I think Luka's going to have to prove something to us before we can completely embrace him the way that we did the other guys that I mentioned.
I don't disagree with that. I don't think anybody's ever going to match Kobe in terms of iconic.
Of course they are. Somebody is.
You think somebody for the Lakers is going to match Kobe Bryant?
He's already done it.
Kobe, yeah, but Kobe is an absolute legend.
But you forgot about this guy, number 32? That's right. You don't know numbers.
No, I know numbers. But no, seriously.
What about that guy?
32 is really good.
Magic Johnson. Come on.
Of course, I know that.
Magic's right there with Kobe.
I will say this. I don't get the comparison shopping. I don't get why. Of course, LeBron's not Kobe.
No.
But why hate LeBron?
Yeah, just appreciate
and
it.
I am telling you, folks, Michael and I see it all the time. LeBron is more appreciated outside of L.A. than he is inside of L.A., which makes zero sense to me. Here is Frank in Yorba Linda. Hey, Frank, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Frank.
All right, so I saw the documentary also, the catfish one.
Yeah, don't give it away.
What was it? All right, well, I was going to ask what your takeaway was at the end. I thought it was pretty messed up.
It is extremely messed up.
You think?
That is fair.
Yeah,
it is extremely messed up. The text messages are so brutal.
Right. And they were all actual text messages.
Actual messages,
That was not made up for the movie.
Nope.
Jeff in Huntington Beach. Hey, Jeff, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
All's good, man.
I wanted to explain something about how Steve Mason is in the Catholic Hall of Fame.
Okay.
The true church is the human family. You never leave it. Catholics are cannibals. We only go to church on Sunday when we need to eat some Jesus.
Okay. There it is, Mace. Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, pretty
I don't
impressive.
exactly know what that is, but sure.
Hey, here's our friend Portia in Fresno. Hi, Portia. You're on Sports Graffiti.
I just want to say great win by the Dodgers. Hey, let's go Dodgers. Hope we go on a 5-game winning streak.
All right. I'll take that, a 5-game winning streak right about now.
Hey, did it cross your mind last night when Emmett Sheehan was throwing the no-hitter that Dave was going to take him out? It did mine. I go, he goes one more inning, Dave's going to pull him.
See it. You know what I
He
was
threw
thinking?
5 no-hit innings,
5
right?
no-hit innings. 5
Yeah.
perfect innings. By the way,
Do you think it makes a difference if it's a perfect game?
So I was thinking last night, on the 60th anniversary
of Sandy
Koufax's perfect game, are we going to see it matched by Emmett Sheehan?
Not
he was
if
pitching
Dave
that
Roberts has anything to do with it.
Yeah. By the way, do you know that he's not the guy that is...
No, I saw that.
It's
Craig
an old-
Counsell has 9, and somebody else has 12.
Dusty Baker.
Yeah, he's not in there anymore.
The oldest of oldest schools he went to, and he's pulled 12 guys from no-hitters.
Here is, line open, 877-710-3776. Richard in Anaheim. Hey, Richard, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hi, guys. I hope you're doing well. There's a couple weeks back, you guys were talking about 2 great players that went to the same high school, and I think you missed Mike Garrett and Willie Davis, who went to Roosevelt High School. And another little tidbit is Mike Garrett wore the same colors from high school all the way to the pros.
So he was Cardinal in gold all the way
all
until
the
he
way
got to
through?
the Chargers?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Didn't Mike Garrett play for the Chiefs?
Yeah, he did.
He
Well,
did,
that-
Red,
that-
red and
The
white.
red, yeah.
So that's not USC colors.
Well, it's like reddish.
No.
It's not cardinal, but it's reddish.
Oh.
So what that
But a lot of you've got to say cardinal. It's like with the Rams, you got to say royal and soul. You got to say cardinal and gold with USC. They're
So-
very specific shades.
We were having a conversation that day because it's astounding to me that Matthew Stafford and Clayton Kershaw were the battery for Kershaw's. Matthew Stafford was the catcher. Clayton Kershaw was the pitcher, obviously the best pitcher in the school.
Sure.
And they went to the same high school at the same time. And we were saying Eric Davis and Darryl Strawberry, same high school at the same time.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sure there have been others, but
Wasn't Byron Scott there with those guys too? I think he was in school with those guys.
Byron was at Morningside.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And I think those other guys
Inglewood.
were,
Inglewood?
or maybe Crenshaw. I can't remember. Okay, here is John in L.A. Hey, John, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
How do you do?
Good.
I was just going to say that the guy that called earlier, I think the reason people hated LeBron was because when he came into the league, he basically took Kobe's thunder when Kobe was about to take over the league.
And so it caused a lot of, it was like a rival, but he kind of took it ahead of Kobe's time. It was supposed to be Kobe's time in LeBron nationally, you know what I mean? So I think that's what it was. And I can't wait for the fight. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Who you picking?
Oh, we lost.
we lost.
So you're picking Crawford if it's a knockout, and Canelo if it's not?
Yeah, I
your...
pick Canelo because the judges just always choose him.
By the way, there are lots of examples of famous people that went to school with other famous people.
Well, you know that Neil Diamond and Barbara Streisand went to elementary school together.
How about Lady Gaga and Nikki Hilton?
Not as big as Kershaw.
How about Lauryn Hill and Zach Braff?
Not as big as Kershaw.
Jimmy Johnson and Janis Joplin.
How about Lenny Kravitz, Nicolas Cage, and Slash from Guns N' Roses?
All at Beverly Hills High, all at roughly the same time.
Yeah, they went
same class.
What about that one school where they have where Timothy Chalamet went to school? It's like I think it's called LaGuardia. It's like where everybody.
But isn't that a trade school for acting? I mean, that's
it's for arts.
There, Michael. What's the name of that school in Florida where all those NBA players?
IMG Academy.
No.
Montverde.
Montverde. Like if you ever look at the list of people that go to Montverde, it's
a
like,
basketball school.
It's like Cade Cunningham, Joel Embiid. All these people, like there's 10 or 11 guys in the NBA, like all-star players who went to Montverde. But if it's not a special, like a private school that you can come to from anywhere,
right.
That's pretty amazing that Kershaw and Stafford ended up at the same school.
How about Cameron Diaz and Snoop Dogg?
At Long Beach Poly. Cameron Diaz has done an interview where she said she used to buy weed from Snoop.
Nice.
When she was
How
in
about
high school.
Channing Tatum and Roman Reigns?
Roman Reigns, the wrestler.
Tampa Catholic High School.
Well, Michael mentioned a famous one. Jimmy Johnson and Janis Joplin went to every grade from elementary, middle through high school, and Jimmy now says that they used to call her beat weeds. They didn't respect her talent. They didn't know. They said, so she leaves Port Arthur, Texas, where they all were, and Jimmy was the captain of the football team, big man on campus, and becomes this global music icon.
Yeah.
And Jimmy goes, and we made fun of her.
Yeah.
Like we had no appreciation of her talent and treated her lousy.
Yeah.
And there it is. Here's John in Chino. Hey, John, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, guys. Thanks for joining me on my birthday.
Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you. 65. I wrapped the Freedom Vet, blown up press. I want to talk about my Raiders, man. My Raiders look good this year.
Yes, they do.
If we can hang in there against the Chargers, we might get a win. If not, then we'll probably get beaten twice.
Hey, John,
that's a really good game. That's the Monday night game. I think,
got
right?
an idea for the Raiders. All right, John, I want you to tell me what you think of it. Go get Tyreek Hill.
That's a brilliant idea.
He's in trouble in Miami. Miami's not going anywhere this year. He needs a change of scenery. It would spread the field. It would give Geno a deep threat. What do you think?
What do we got to do to get him?
In fairness, he does have domestic violence.
Yeah,
domestic violence.
That's part of my thing where you would like to get out of it. So you might have to deal with suspension.
Correct.
But
suspension, he hasn't been proven yet.
Right.
But you don't need to be.
What?
Yeah, you know that.
In the NFL.
In the NFL, in any sports league.
So somebody could just accuse you?
No, the league looks into it, does their own investigation, and that's it. But he hasn't had his day in court yet.
No.
I'm just saying that for a team like the Raiders that doesn't have an elite wide receiver core, he might be perfect. Mm-hmm. I hope they at least look into it. Here's Derek in Ventura. Hey, Derek, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, just some of those famous combos. Jason Williams, White Chocolate, and Randy Moss were on the same high school basketball team.
That's a good one. Yeah.
A really good one.
Really good.
Wow.
Yeah, in West Virginia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine those alley-oops.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, Jason Williams was really fun to watch.
Yeah.
Really fun to watch. All right, let's squeeze a couple more in here. Dusty in Burbank. Hey, Dusty, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, guys. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I got a great Chick Hearn story.
Okay.
Lay it on us.
John had a problem with his dryer last year, and I do appliance repair.
Okay.
So when I was working for a company, I looked down at my invoice, and it says C. Hearn. I go, oh, could this be Chick? So I pull up in front of the house. There's 2 Toyotas in the driveway. I said, oh, this could be Chick Hearn. I ring the doorbell. Who do you think answers the door?
I'm just going to take a shot. Chick Hearn.
Oh,
yeah.
That's amazing.
Chicky baby.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's very cool.
He was so nice. He sent me tickets.
Wow.
His Marge was super nice. He was just
very
incredible.
good. Very cool. What an opportunity. What a cool
story.
moment. Does anybody ever recognize you when they deliver stuff?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. You know who I get it from? When I order Ease.
The weed
weed delivery place. They're
Yeah.
like, oh, it's Mace again. You want to get high? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, see, I always go, I'm nervous about those guys delivering to me because I'm afraid I won't get it. I'm afraid somebody else. So I always go see Chris Ward.
Yeah.
I just drive over and have Chris take care of me.
It's very smart. Very smart.
Okay, that's it for Sports Graffiti.
All right, coming up next for you, is this the most skilled era in the NBA amongst players? And the new AirPods are going to change travel forever. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Okay, if you're like me, you've definitely noticed the low-quality tap water across L.A. Not only does it taste terrible, it damages everything. Your appliances, it's harsh on your skin, your hair. My wife and I just made the switch to Life Source Water, and it's awesome. With their whole house water filtration system, we get filtered water from every tap. That means great-tasting water for drinking, cooking, bathing, all of it. I can't tell you what a difference it made. My wife noticed right away, and now I can't imagine going without it. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. They build every system, install it, and offer factory direct pricing. You can now take advantage of a double dip in savings. Free standard installation plus an extra $250 off. That's up to $1,250 in savings. Call this number, 800-WATER-99. 800-WATER-99, or visit lifesourcewater.com. This offer ends at the end of the month, September 30th. So do what I did. Make the upgrade to the essential home appliance you'll love using every day, Life Source Water.
And by the way, let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti, sponsored by Better Health. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint.
Happening Friday, September 12th at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. With special thanks this year to
Hyundai. There's never been a better time to test drive the Hyundai you've always wanted. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealers today.
Legends Attic, a unique blend of sports museum, art gallery, and card collectibles.
Find out more details at ESPNLA.com.
Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
Rams off to a good start, 1-0 after a 14-9 win in Week 1 against the Houston Texans. It is on to Nashville to take on the 0-1 Tennessee Titans in Week 2. An early start at 10 a.m. for the Rams. And one thing to keep your eye on going up against Tennessee is that interior line pressure from Jeffrey Simmons of the Tennessee Titans. The Rams had injuries to both of their starting tackles. Both Steve Avila and Kevin Dotson had to leave the game. Now, the good news is Bo Limmer was able to fill in for both of them at various points in the game. Bo Limmer, of course, spent a good chunk of last season starting at center and guard, able to give the Rams some good offensive line depth. Steve Avila able to return to the game later on as well. But look for pressure up the middle, which could be a real problem for any quarterback, especially a 37-year-old one. With Wednesday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Moms and dads, do you wish you could know where your kids' shoes are at all times? Now you can with Skechers' newest Apple AirTag compatible sneakers, Find My Skechers. It's the latest genius invention from Skechers, the comfort technology company. With Find My Skechers, there's a clever hidden AirTag compartment under the shoe's insole. You just pull up the insole and pop in the AirTag. It's sleek, secure, and your child can't feel it or see it. Then you can check where your kids' shoes are on the Find My app. Imagine that. Just one look at the phone and you can see where your kids' shoes are. No more wondering or worrying. It's as easy as that. Plus, they're machine washable and durable, so they're long-lasting. And Find My Skechers are available for boys and girls. Look, we all know Skechers is famous for comfort. And now they're giving us comfort of mind when it comes to our kids. Get Find My Skechers, Skechers' newest Apple AirTag compatible sneakers at Skechers.com, a Skechers store near you, or wherever kids' shoes are sold. Apple AirTag sold separately.
At Progressive, we understand the bond you have with your boat. It's why people name theirs.
I was pretty hungry and looking at a menu when I named my boat Change Your Tuna. The backup names were Trick or Trout, I Salmonly Swear, and, oh, it gets worse, New Squid on the Block. It wasn't my best day.
Whatever you call your boat, protect it. And start with a quote from Progressive, America's #1 boat insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. #1 rating based on boat market share data from ratefilings.com.
Empower. Tim collects bobbleheads. A lot of bobbleheads. Baseball bobbleheads. Race car bobbleheads. Little Chihuahua bobbleheads. He's got an entire room strictly for bobbleheads. Does he need them? No. Is his wife mad about it? A little. But Tim works with Empower, and he got good at money. So he can be a little bad. Ooh, horse bobblehead. Classy, Tim. Empower. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
And it is Mason and Ireland, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Like, that's the problem in the world, is there aren't enough happy shows. Fun shows.
Mason and Ireland.
710 ESPN.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
On this day in 1990, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air made its premiere.
Highly underrated show.
Very funny.
So, Mace.
Yes.
Husband gave his wife, who's always very hard on herself, some advice, right?
Mm-hmm.
He told her, listen, babe, you should embrace your mistakes. You know what she did? She gave him a hug.
Oh, yes. I like
Emily, you like that?
That's a Michael joke.
It's a joke.
Very Michael.
Hey, Mace,
Yeah.
one more thing.
Okay.
When you go shopping for pants, what's the hardest kind to find?
I don't know.
Camouflage.
Oh,
That one's pretty good. I like that one.
You like
I love
that
a
one, mate?
camouflage
These
joke.
jokes are dad jokes.
Yeah, they are
They're
very
terrible.
You know why you could never own a calendar printing factory?
Why?
Because you always take days off.
There you go. But I'm
Very good. That's a very specific one for
All
me.
right, so is this true, Emily? Adam Silver has spoken?
Yes, he was addressing the media at their Board of Governors meetings. And Mace, if you want to play the sound, this is him talking about the Clipper situation.
Number one, the burden is on the league. If we're going to discipline a team, an owner, a player, or in any of the constituent members of the league, I think, as with any process that requires, a fundamental sense of fairness, the burden should be on the party that is, in essence, bringing those charges. And then in terms of your specific question about circumstantial evidence, I was only quasi-joking with someone earlier that, when people talk about a smoking gun, that's obviously circumstantial. It means the gun is still smoking. It must have recently fired. I'd say in the case of the league, we and our investigators look at the totality of the evidence. So I think whether mere appearance, like just by the way those words read, I think as a matter of fundamental fairness, I would be reluctant to act if there was sort of a mere appearance of impropriety. I think the goal of a full investigation is to find out if there really was impropriety, because also in a public-facing sport, again, the public at times reaches conclusions that later turn out to be completely false. And so I would want anybody else in situation Mr. Ballmer is in now, or Kawhi Leonard for that matter, to be treated the same way I would want to be treated if people were making allegations against me. So the answer is, we're not a court of law at the end of the day either, that we have broad authority to look at all information and to weigh it accordingly.
Let me break that down for you in much simpler terms.
Yes. Interpret it for us.
Show me hard evidence or I'm not doing squat.
Yeah.
And right now,
I told you,
the hard evidence really doesn't exist.
Right.
It's Pablo Torre doing an incredible job of connecting dots.
Yes.
I think anyone who listens, and I've listened to all of them. I've listened to Pablo's podcast. I've listened to Pablo's podcast with Mark Cuban.
Saw Ballmer with Momo.
Yeah, so I've seen all of it. They don't have it. They don't have
And they're not going to get it.
And I
Or
think
yet.
any rational person who looks at everything I've looked at would say, oh, yeah, they did something.
Right.
But unless, like, the reason Joe Smith and the Minnesota Timberwolves got the book thrown at him 25 years ago was because that was in writing.
Yeah.
And I don't think any of this is in right now.
I don't know that none of this is in writing.
Well, wait
That's
a minute.
the thing. I don't think they're going to look very hard for it, but I would question.
You said,
there are emails, text messages.
You said the key word yesterday. You said it depends on whether or not they do, and this is the whole ball game, discovery. And
Yes.
I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either. They hired
I don't
some
think they
law
go
firm
through
and
text messages. I don't think they go through emails. I think their base position is we don't want to discipline one of our owners. So if there's a way we don't have to, that's the road they're going to take.
That's a minute 39 seconds of blah blah
Lawyer
blah
talk.
blah. Michael, how would you interpret that, Michael?
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Exactly. That's
I know
basically what it
nothing.
said.
That's right.
Did you? I
Sergeant
said.
Schultz.
Well, I said the other day. Steve Ballmer used the Sergeant Schultz defense with
exactly.
Momo.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
I
Em,
don't know anything.
Do you reach the same conclusion about Silver there?
I think the NBA wants to do everything it can to not have Ballmer face
Yes.
anything because it's his time as the leader, the commissioner of the NBA, has been very soft on all of this, basically.
The only time he really brought the hammer down was on Donald Sterling,
Sterling,
and the fact that Steve
And it was
Ballmer,
owners coming together to also get at Donald Sterling,
Right.
and
All
he was
but
a
one.
problem child.
yeah.
And like I said, Obama made the price of the franchises double.
Oh,
by
sure.
offering $2 billion at that time. That was crazy.
Right, and now he's got
unheard
that
money.
building that's part of the deal.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
the All-Star game is here this year.
And if you're a governor, you're like, okay, he's raising the price of all of ours. Therefore, when we sell, we're going to make more money.
Mm-hmm.
Ballmer is making everybody more money. But I think I was listening to, I think it was Bill Simmons this morning. They were talking about how the thing that could get the owners to get behind really going after this is because they could have gotten more share of the tax on the Clippers. That when they went over the salary cap and all this stuff, they could have benefited more from the money that was set. So the owners might be losing out on money on what Ballmer did as well.
It's not that much. A few $1 million each.
Yeah, the other thing Silver said today, and Emily, you just sent this. I don't think we have this sound, do we, about the streaming?
We can bring it in.
Okay. He said, somebody asked him, hey, you, a lot of your fans now, you've got these new deals with Peacock and with Amazon. A lot of your fans can't afford to watch your games anymore because they have to sign up for multiple streaming services. And Adam was incredibly candid. He said, you know what? They can watch highlights. We're a highlight sport.
Yeah, it's true.
They don't have to watch all the games. They can watch highlights for free.
Yeah, watch that dunk
on NBA.com.
But how do you
on
monetize
Twitter.
highlights? I guess you can do it on YouTube where you have ads and stuff, but I feel like if the NBA and you're driving people to highlights, what's the monetization on that for
Well,
you?
I think what his point is, if you have ESPN, you can see the highlights.
Right, and I think also you want that engagement with the sport. I think social media is really important in terms of highlights and that kind of stuff. But yeah,
here's
sports got more expensive.
Emily pulled it up. Here's the exact sound I was talking about.
Huge amount of our content that people can essentially consume for free. I mean, this is very much a highlights-based sport. So Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you name it, any service, the New York Times for that matter, to the extent that your content is not behind a paid firewall. There's an enormous amount of content out there. YouTube, by another example, that is advertising based that consumers can consume.
Yeah, I'm surprised he went there.
Yeah,
but he's being honest. We're a business.
Yep.
We're in it to make money, and Amazon and Peacock gave us the offers we couldn't refuse, and that's why we're not on TNT anymore.
Yeah. It costs more. Sports just cost more now to follow them and to watch them, and you almost have to have a stream. You got to have streaming channels, or you're kind of screwed.
Yep.
All right, coming up next for you, there are 2 new laws going into effect in California. Ireland hates one of them. I'm a big fan of another. We will do that coming up next for you. In the meantime, this Friday is the 12th annual SoCal ESPN LA Golf Classic presented by Coors Light at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. Even if you're not golfing, you can come out and party with us starting at 3 o'clock for the 19th hole party. It's free and open to the public. Special thanks to Fresh Brothers for making the 19th hole party possible. Fresh Brothers, fresh, local, and real. Let me tell you about Prize Picks. I live and die with Prize Picks every single night. I've got a ticket rolling in right now. This is a Dodgers ticket. I've got Paul Skeens, more than 7 strikeouts. I've got Freddie Freeman, 1 run. I've got Kyle Freeland, more than a run and a half. He's starting for Colorado. I've got Mookie Betts, 1 hit, and Shohei Ohtani, 1 run. That's a big that pays off big. Here's the deal. With Prize Picks, you're going to have so much fun. Bri, you play all the time. I think you win more than I do. Right?
Yeah.
Listen to him. Yeah, I do. All you got to do for Prize Picks is pick 2 to 6 player stat projections and choose more or less than. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. They offer injury reboots. If one of your players leaves the game in the first half and doesn't return, Prize Picks will not count that as a loss. I'm telling you, Prize Picks makes every game a blast. Download the app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's MACE. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's Michelle Smallman. I join the all-new Sedano and Cap Morning Show Thursdays at 7:15 a.m. thanks to Prize Picks.
Tell me, don't you think Sedano looks like my older brother now that we're both wearing the same glasses, right?
Maybe, but I also heard you guys discussing the skincare routine, and I agree. George's skin is just perfection. If he could drop what he's using, all the products, I would appreciate that.
It's ridiculous, I know. So I'm the old guy of the show, but I want to look like the young guy of the show, so I matched Sedano's glasses. Now, Michelle, put yours back on for one quick second. Okay? Sure. Because I will match your glasses as well, because I wanted to get George's opinion. Which ones does he like better?
I've
the
got
black
those
frames,
too. Hold on.
the black frames, or the clear frames. Now, how do you like these, Michelle?
Wait. I can
Okay,
do that
both look look at us.
Hey.
Gosh, we're all matching. Look at us. The glasses going in effect.
And be sure to start each weekday morning with our show, Unsportsmanlike, with Evan, Canty, and Michelle. Mornings, 3 to 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Take me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our tangy passion fruit lemonade. Waba Grill. Keeping it real every day for you.
Hey, John Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense, use Thrive, and protect your business.
This college football moment is brought to you by Serve Pro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on September 24th, 2016, when Tulsa found themselves down 31-0 to Fresno State. With 10 minutes left in the second quarter, Tulsa fought back to tie the game at 41. And then won 48-41 in double overtime.
Serve Pro. Like it never even happened.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me. Like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason and Ireland on your home of Rams football. 710 ESPN.
Well, I know this is Taylor Swift. What's the anniversary of?
What's
On this day in 2006 was when this song, Our Song, was released. It was the first song I ever downloaded of Taylor Swift's.
Nice.
And it really got me. I was a little 10-year-old, and I was listening on Radio Disney.
Yep.
And Our Song comes on. I was like, I like that girl, and I'm going to download this
What
music
album
video.
was this? It was on 1988 or 1979 or 19. What was it on?
Taylor Swift, her debut album. So
Okay.
she was just 16 years old.
And it was
Emily.
more country.
Emily, would you have rather win the mega lottery or get a special invite to the wedding?
Mega Lottery.
Yeah.
I
That
could-
a girl.
You're no
With the
real-
Mega
you're no
Lottery,
fan.
I
Good
could
question.
probably get into the Taylor Swift wedding.
With billions of dollars, with $1 billion, you can probably find your way in.
Probably, yeah, probably.
All right, so
Well, it's not $1 billion. It's only,
there's some new laws.
Only 400
some
million.
new laws, John.
Yes.
And one of them in the state of California, one of them bothers you.
Yeah, this is the one that bothers me, Michael. Do you know about this new law that's going to go into effect soon? That you're in the supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
If you have more than 15 items, you cannot use self-checkout.
I never use self-checkout anyway.
I
Don't
do,
bother me.
I do every time because I don't want to deal with people unless I have to.
Well, I agree with that.
Yeah.
15 items is too much because you got people behind you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
see,
I could. You should see me. I'm like a checker.
Oh,
I
you
whip
go-
through there real
okay, you go
fast.
quick.
But isn't it kind of?
I can't remember the last time I went through a line with a checker.
Isn't it? Oh, really?
Yeah.
When you have to do alcohol, don't you have to do the checkers?
I think you
no,
do.
No, at the Ralph's I go to, there is a woman there in the self-service area, and if you have alcohol and she thinks you're underage, she'll card you.
Does she card you? Because obviously you look
No,
underage.
I've
Yeah.
never been carded.
Yeah,
I've never been carded.
Yeah, I like this law about the cannabis cafes. Apparently now you're going to be able to serve alcohol.
So it's a cannabis cafe where you can have alcohol, but they want to have basically make it a bar, but for smoking.
Yeah.
So you can go to a cannabis cafe
Yep.
and enjoy the cannabis as well as drink some beer, have
Okay,
some
but
food,
May,
watch
yeah.
a movie.
I mean, you're the biggest stoner I know.
Thank you,
Well, Brian's in the
Brian.
running.
Me and Brian.
Yeah. But you
Thank you.
guys, if you guys are in a cannabis cafe, do you, like you especially, Mace, you don't want alcohol, do you? Like, that's not
No,
really your
well,
thing.
I sometimes get a little droned. Like there may have been a time I've had a gummy and an old fashioned.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You go to these cannabis cafes, you got to drive there, right?
No,
it's
not
like a bar.
necessarily.
You can take an Uber.
It's a bar. You can take
Yeah.
an Uber
You
like
think
you
it-
do with a
you think
regular bar.
everybody's
Take a
gonna do-
Waymo.
What's the difference between this and a bar? People go to a bar and drink.
And drink,
People go to
overdrink, and drive drunk. So I
They
think this is
shouldn't.
dangerous.
Right. Well, I mean, think about this, Michael. First of all, I would never. I had a chance to invest in one of these, and I decided not to because the thing is, when I get stoned, I like to be at home.
Right.
I don't want to be out doing stuff.
Right,
If I'm
amongst the
using
people.
cannabis, but the fact that they now are allowing alcohol in these clubs, I think is going to kind of turn the
This
corner.
is dangerous because everybody's not going to be responsible as you are.
Well, Michael, not everybody's responsible with bars. We're not getting
I
rid of
understand
bars.
that. I agree. But this is like really doubling down now. Let's go get high and then drive home.
Nobody should drive after they're high.
You tell that to all the people out there who do.
Well, it's against the law. What are you going to do?
Yeah, but what's
This
weird
is encouraging it.
Like, I play golf with some guys.
I know what you're going to say. Go
that,
ahead.
That they're like fully functioning stoners.
Yep.
They're getting high on the first hole and they're smoking weed for all 18 holes.
Mm-hmm.
If I did that, I wouldn't be able to even get into a car, let alone drive
You
it.
would be so. There is no way anybody should drive with even the slightest buzz.
Yeah, it's weird.
Don't drive.
But that's why we have Ubers and Waymos.
Yeah.
and
Yeah, but everybody's not
drivers.
responsible. And
Yeah, but
and
I'll
a
tell you
cannabis
what,
cafe encourages
We
this.
really do live in the era of Uber. Like I went to the Cosm Friday night
Mm-hmm.
to see The Matrix, and I may have had a gummy, and I just took an Uber there and an Uber back.
Yeah.
It was
Nothing wrong
super
with that.
easy.
That's fine.
I've shared this off the air with Mace, but my son Jack is obsessed with cars. He's on the
Yeah.
autism spectrum, and he's never going to drive it. And I've always been like super sad about that because he
Yeah.
likes cars so much. Over the past year, I'm okay with him not driving because there's all these rideshare options. There's Uber, there's Lyft.
Yeah.
Here comes Waymo.
Yep.
I don't have to pay for a car. I don't have to worry about him getting in an accident. I
Yeah.
don't have to, all the things, like I don't have to pay the insurance.
Yep.
I don't have to buy him a car. I've come around to it. And
Hey,
I
Mace.
think in a few years that a lot of parents, even that have regular kids,
Yeah.
are going to not. Ben Lyons didn't get his license till he was 30.
He grew up in New York.
Right.
Yeah, I
But-
never drove in New York
You're right.
when
You
I
take,
lived there.
You take Waymo, right?
I do.
When you get out of the car,
Yep.
what happens if you don't close the door?
It won't go.
It'll just
sit there until it'll also sit there until you put your seatbelt on.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I actually
the car will not
experienced
go
this
without a seatbelt.
one time. So I was taking a walk in my neighborhood, and there was a Waymo parked, and I kept going, "Please close the door. Please close." The people had left and were not there anymore.
Yeah.
And it was just sitting still.
I got to tell you what, Michael. I was so against getting in a Waymo.
Don't tell me you did it.
No, not only did I do it, I did it with Mace at his house. We were only going about a mile?
Yeah, we're going to Venice.
I was blown away by how cool it is. And in the Waymo ride, it was just me and Mace in the back seat, nobody else. You control the climate. You control the music.
You don't have to tip
and
when it's over?
Yeah, I thought, okay, I'm going to pay attention to all the little things that could happen. Sure enough, a dog ran in front of the car.
Yeah.
We stopped. We were going down an alley, and another Waymo is coming at us. And one of them went out of the way, and the other one, they've thought of everything. When I got out of it, I couldn't wait to do it again.
Would you go on the freeway doing 70?
No, right now they're not allowed on the freeway.
No, they're not allowed on the freeway.
They're not at the point where they're allowed.
To answer your question, I think in 5 years, everybody's going to be doing them. You'll be in the minority if you're not using Waymo.
Well, I'm a minority. I'm going to stay in the minority.
Okay, there you go. All right. This Friday, the 12th annual SoCal ESPN LA Golf Classic, presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. Proceeds benefit the V Foundation for Cancer Research. And once again, the event is sold out for golf. Special thanks to Vista Paint Precision Color Championship Finish. All right, so and then let's do this. Steph Curry thinks, Michael, that this is the most talented era of NBA basketball. Listen to what Steph said.
I was always told by a wise man when I was getting into the league, like, you want to leave the league in a better place than when you found it. And I think just the way that you see the skill level right now, the way that the range is kind of taking over, and guys shooting threes all over the court. But just from 1 through 5 and all the way down the roster, I think this is the most skilled, era of basketball history. And so whether that was, young kids in the game now seeing, my generation, the way that I play and getting inspired by that, like that for me is important and something I don't take for granted. And then also being able to extend your prime. Like, I'm going into year 17 and really have this belief that I, can be at the top of my game again and win at the highest levels.
All right, Michael Thompson, most talented era of NBA basketball.
No, not even close. And there are 4 reasons why.
4 reasons.
Drives me crazy.
I like that you've got
let's hear
actual
'em.
4 reasons.
Drives me crazy when these guys.
Because this isn't as
crap up.
controversial of a statement as it sounds.
I don't
but
think
go
so
ahead.
either. But
Skilled era?
Yep.
No. Number 1, you get extra steps in this era. These guys travel so much.
fair enough.
The Euro step is definitely,
And
yeah.
the carryover.
No,
And
Euro step is
yeah.
actually legal, but I'm talking about some guys take extra steps. Number 2, you get to carry the ball like you're a waiter carrying a tray of food.
This is true.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
How we couldn't dribble the ball 30, 40 years ago, and now they allow these guys to just basically pick the ball up. And do you know how easy the game is now because you are allowed to carry the ball?
Carry it over, yeah.
Number 3, you cannot touch or hand check anymore.
Right.
Before Michael Jordan and Magic and Bird and Dr. J, they had to fight through guys basically holding them. Imagine if those guys had the freedom of movement these idiots got today. And number 4, this defensive flopping that helps the scores just drives me nuts.
Right. So
All right,
those are the reasons.
Yeah,
Yes.
let me tell you why I disagree with Michael. I think any sport, football, baseball, basketball, evolves over time.
Yes.
So if you want the league to be better. Like, the first thing he said was you want to leave the league in a better place than it was
than when you found it.
Steph has changed the game forever.
Yep.
With this line range. Kids on the playground are trying to act like Steph and
But
Clay.
they can't shoot.
But they want to be Steph and Clay.
Right.
They every kid in Northern California was imitating the Splash Brothers for 15 years. So now the next Steph or Clay is not far away. So I think that statement's not all that controversial because eventually you're going to get bigger, faster, stronger players in every sport.
Right.
But
you said the word evolution.
Yeah. But I think the other thing is, and I don't disagree with any of Michael's 4 points. I think those points are all
ridiculous
all
watching
right
the
on.
games.
But so if you put together a team before this era,
yes,
okay, you would probably have Olajuwon at center, Michael, because he was so versatile, or would you put Wilt or Kareem?
Yeah, any one of those 3.
Okay, so then you'd probably put Elgin Baylor, who was
Right.
Michael Jordan before Michael Jordan.
right.
You would probably have Jordan.
Yep.
You probably have Magic running the show.
Yep.
Yep.
And the other forward, there's a ton. Maybe Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Maybe I mean
Duncan's kind of this era, right?
Maybe. But
I just think now you're dealing with guys from Serbia and Greece.
That's where I was going.
I mean,
that's where I was going.
Yeah.
So other than Akeem, now basketball is a global game, and so there's some kid right now sitting in Greece or sitting in Serbia or sitting in Slovenia that's going to be the next Jokic, the next Luka. Michael, you say it every time we do a game. You think Jokic is the best passer you've ever seen.
Best passer I've ever seen.
And you
Regardless
played
position.
with Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
So that I don't fault Magic for that. I just think the game's gotten better.
Yeah.
And Jokic is an
and
example.
I also think, Michael, if you let's say you came up in this era. I know you were not a tremendous 3-point shooter.
You would be if you came along now.
And that's the thing.
I'd
You
work on
would
it.
be
because
if
the
you came
game was
along.
different back then. They
You
encouraged
do it
inside
like
out.
Brooke Lopez did. You learn how to shoot threes.
I came
as
in
a
an
big
era
guy.
when we had great Hall of Fame centers. You don't see them. You got maybe 3 Hall of Fame centers in a game today.
Right.
Maybe 3 or 4. That's it.
Yeah.
We had maybe 8 or 9 or 10.
I actually, Michael, I've always thought your game, the way you played when you were in the NBA, would translate better to today's game than a lot of the guys you played with because you were never out of shape and you would run.
Yeah.
You would play like that's what made Olajuwon Mace so dangerous and why if you ask anybody, like Michael will back me up on this.
Yep.
Anybody who ever played against him, you couldn't relax against that guy. No. Because he had a motor that never shut off.
Tireless.
And so at one end he would do that dream shake and score on you, and you would think, okay, the Lakers used to get the ball out of the net fast and run down to the other end, and like Worthy told me, I think I got a layup.
Right.
And here comes Olajuwon running full speed. He blocks the shot, outlets it, and then dunks it on the other end. He goes, so every once in a while there comes like a guy like that. But now there are way more guys like that.
there are.
So
There's
I don't
more
think Steph's
depth of
crazy.
talent. Yeah, I don't
Way
think
more
so
guys
either.
like Olajuwon, like who?
Well, I mean, you said yourself.
Way more? Maybe Giannis, but he's not really a center.
I would argue that 1 to 12 teams are better now than they were in the 80s.
1 through 12?
Yeah,
maybe
12.
1 to 5.
You mean guys you see in this league who cannot flip and make a shot when they're wide open, Mace? It's ridiculous.
Right, but there were guys that you played with who couldn't make a
No,
shot
that's the
wide
thing
open.
is, I played with guys 1 through 12. They all could shoot. They weren't as good as Steph, but if you all could shoot, Ireland, that's one thing we learned how to do.
How many 3-pointers do you have in your career?
We didn't shoot threes back then. But if we did, we could shoot them. But that wasn't the game. The game was more inside out because we had great centers. It was a center era.
That's true.
Hey, Michael, it was 1 for 9, right?
1 for 11. 1 for 12, and they were all what we call now heaves.
Do you remember the one you made?
Yeah, against the Utah Jazz at half court. They were
Oh,
all
the
half
half
court.
court.
They were all
Okay.
half court shots. My toe wasn't on the line.
I just want you to know your shooting percentage from 3 was 0.08%.
How you figure that?
I don't know. I just did
No,
the math.
1 for 12 isn't that.
Yeah,
1 for
Mace.
12? Yeah.
1 for 12.
1 divided by 12.
It's 0.08.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a chance. There is a chance
But
it
they
could
were
go.
all half court shots. How many can you make from half court?
Yeah, 0.08.
But the point is, Steph probably from half court would make 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
He's made like 4 of them from half court over his career.
Yeah, but have you ever seen him warm up? He makes those shots all the time.
Warm up.
So does
Everybody can make
Clay,
him warm.
by the way.
Don't make him in warm-ups. Big deal.
All right, coming up next for you, nepotism is real, and it can be really hard for a Nepo broadcaster. Plus, you will not believe what the new generation of AirPods can do. We'll do that coming up next for you. Michael Thompson hanging out, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
This fall, it's more than just football season on 710 ESPN.
It's family season. What would you say if somebody took a big bite of sandwich and then put it back in the box and had all the other sandwiches around it?
The 710 crew is as close as it gets.
From sharing the mic to even sharing the same hamburger.
Mason bit into the burger. Chris then finished the burger.
The lineup kicks off with unsportsmanlike from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m.
Then Sedano and Cap bring you the morning show from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Plus, the YouTube-only hour from 9 to 10.
And I ate the burger.
The whole thing.
Ate the whole thing with the bite in it.
Swapped spit with Mason.
Right after, it's the Rich Eisen Show from 9 a.m. to noon.
Then it's Mason in Ireland, noon to 3.
Mason, what are you doing?
Shame.
Followed by the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show from 3 to 6 p.m.
But you'd eat a half-eaten sandwich. That's gross.
It's the brand new football season lineup, and you're invited to the table.
Looking
for an easy way to save energy and earn money? With Clean Power Alliance's Power Response Home program, you can do both. You could earn $20 just for signing up. Get paid to power down today at cleanpoweralliance.org/home.
You know that old saying, you can have it fast or you can have it good? When it comes to hiring, ZipRecruiter has put that saying to bed. Because with ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast and you get the best person for your job. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Can you write off a losing fantasy team on your taxes? Asking for a friend. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Treat mom to a hot night out at Thunder from Down Under this Friday night.
Number 2.
Float your boat at Flamingo Friday's nighttime pool parties with live DJ and drink specials this Friday.
And the number 1 reason.
Laughter is in the air when Cedric the Entertainer is in the house, September 19th.
Morongo, good times.
If your AC breaks down, call NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. For a limited time, receive a free no-ozone air purifier with any new system installation. Call 833-3-NEXTGEN or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. CSOB number 1011173.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
As a scientist, I can tell you that Sundays are only 24 hours long. But with NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, you get every game every Sunday all in one place. That's upwards of 30 hours of NFL in one day. How can there be 30 hours in 24 hours, you ask? I have a theory. Magic. New users get NFL Sunday Ticket for 8 payments of $34.50 per month. Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Local and national games on YouTube TV. NFL Sunday Ticket for out-of-market games excludes digital-only games and commercial use. Terms and embargoes apply. Availability varies.
Mason, Ireland, on 710 ESPN.
Shohei Ohtani and I have something in common.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
I don't believe it.
We do.
Does he call in sick a lot?
No.
Okay.
Right now, more of Mason and Ireland on 710.
No, this is from Cats. Have you ever seen Cats? The musical
Where
Cats?
the dancing cats?
Right. It's it ran for 7,800 performances or something like that at the Winter Garden Theater, New York. I saw it when I was in high school. I thought this is the coolest thing of all time. When I grew up, I'm like, these people are just dressed as cats, running around singing stupid songs that make no sense.
Right. It closed on this day in 2000, which is why we're playing probably the most famous song from Cats, which is Memory.
If you ever saw the show, it's Betty Buckley, and there's this gigantic tire, and she's dressed as a cat, and the cat goes to heaven.
Yes, it's very
Spoiler
trippy.
alert.
It's very much like Andrew Lloyd Webber was on Shrooms when he made this, and then decided, what about cats?
Yeah, what about cats?
Hey, Mace, I'm writing a book.
Are you?
History of glue.
History of glue.
But I'm stuck.
Oh.
Look at Emily. Emily, come on. You can laugh. Don't be like Mace.
I laugh when it's funny.
Oh, gee. Mace is rubbing off on you already.
So I wanted to talk a little bit. John, you know, we've had Joe Buck on the show.
Yeah.
Joe is a great guy. He hates the Dodgers, but
he
other
does
than
not
that,
hate the Dodgers. You're an idiot.
Other than that, he's a great guy. So he was doing an interview on a podcast, and he said, remember, he took over the Cardinals job when he was 21 years old.
Right.
And he says that everybody was all over him, that the newspaper in St. Louis said they're force-feeding us this guy, Joe Buck, who's 21 years old, and he only has a job because of his dad, all that stuff. And he says it really affected him. He said that he cried. He says, I was still living with my mom and dad as I was waiting for an apartment and I was trying to move into, and I remember reading that they're force-feeding me to St. Louis and how immature I was. It was devastating to read, and I cried. John, there is no question that nepotism played a gigantic role in this. Joe Buck is not the voice of the Cardinals at the age of 21 if his dad's not around.
No, but, and I would say that Noah Eagle is not the voice of the Clippers at 21 if Ian's not his dad.
Right.
But Noah's great.
Sure.
And so is Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get in the door because of nepotism. I think that happens a lot, actually. But whether or not you hold the gig is based on your talent. A good example of that is Jax Collinsworth. They gave him the Notre Dame play-by-play job in his 20s because he's Chris Collinsworth's kid, and he flamed out.
Yeah.
So I have no issue. I realize the world isn't fair.
Yes, the world is not fair.
The guys are going to get advantages because of nepotism, but you have to cash them in.
Yeah, you got to
make
perform
them
once
work.
you get there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got no problem with nepotism. I mean, but you're right. You got to earn it while you're there.
Well, I mean, it's in sport. It's in life.
It's life.
It's in
exactly.
business.
Yes.
I mean, some guy just inherited Fox. Right.
Well,
the two kids.
The Lachlan
But
guy.
in business, that's how it's supposed to go in business. If you're a father and you own a business, you're going to leave it to your son or daughter, right?
Yeah.
That's what the Ursage just did with his daughters. Left it to his kids.
Exactly.
Got no problem with that.
I think it's the difference between someone who gets a job you can blame it on being a nepo baby if they're not good at it. I think the term is bad if they get the job and they are bad or somebody else below them was much better. Like, for example, if behind Jack Collinsworth in this scenario, I'm making it up, but Greg Olson's behind him. And Greg Olson doesn't have the nepo baby name, but he might be a better broadcaster. But
He
we're gonna
is
give
a
it
better
to Jack.
broadcaster, yeah.
We're going to Jack instead. That is where it turns into not a great thing.
Right.
But with broadcasting especially, you have the inherited voice.
Yes.
And so that also gives you a leg up.
It's true. All right, I want to get a couple of things here. 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan tells reporters that Brock Purdy could miss multiple weeks and that he is a long shot to play on Sunday at New Orleans. Mac Jones is going to get the start for San
Forget
Francisco.
that. I want to see what these girls' parents look like.
All right, so I just showed Michael the Nader sisters because the story just broke that Brooks, these four girls are all super hot. They're all sisters. They grew up in Louisiana.
And Brooks is a supermodel for Sports Illustrated.
Right, and it just broke that she's dating Carlos Alcaraz, the number one tennis player in the world.
Are they like halfsies? Are they mixed race?
No, they're all they're
halfsies.
Well, you can say that.
Is that some new
Michael
term I
can
don't
say
know
it because
about?
his kids are mixed race.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's funny. My friend I used to work at a summer camp. She was a counselor with me. She is best friends with the Naders. And so I've seen all over her social media because they just launched a show on Hulu called like Growing Up and Won't You Be My Nader or something like that.
Yeah.
Like something
Love
of
Thy
the
Nader is
Love
the,
Thy
is
Nader.
the one
That's
on
better.
Hulu right now.
Nader.
Are all those girls single?
Yes.
What is wrong with the
Except
men?
the one that's dating Alcatraz, right? No,
Well,
Alcaraz.
Now
She's dating Alcaraz.
what I have to think about though is she was married. Brooks was married, and you got to now they've hit it big,
right?
And everybody knows who they are. They got this huge show. I wonder if her ex-husband regrets letting her go.
Yeah, like what happened? What did he do to ruin that?
He was like a hedge fund guy.
All right, tell you what, Rams head coach Sean McVay is going to join us next. I'm sure he has a take on the
Naders?
Nader girls.
He has no idea who they are.
And that is coming up next for you. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint.
Happening Friday, September 12th at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. With special thanks this year to
Sunday Swagger. Make noise without saying a word. Sunday Swagger pairs head-turning prints with buttery soft, breathable fabric. And four-way stretch in polos and golf apparel that move on and off the course. Patterns come in men's, women's, and youth. Upgrade your golf fits at sundayswagger.com.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Los Angeles, your Rams are off to a hot start after taking down defending AFC South champ Houston in Week 1. The Rams are back at SoFi Stadium on Sunday, September 28th to face off against the Colts for an electric AFC-NFC showdown. You don't want to miss this epic Week 4 matchup. To purchase your tickets, head to therams.com/IND. Again, that is therams.com/IND to see your Rams battle the Colts on Sunday, September 28th at 1:05 p.m. See you at the Rams house.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. If you're ready to upgrade your driving experience, you gotta go and check out what's happening at Cadillac and their incredible new lineup of state-of-the-art EVs, sedans, and SUVs. And hey, look, there's no better place to experience the luxury of Cadillac than at Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Check out Cadillac of Beverly Hills and their beautiful showroom at 8767 Wilshire Boulevard in Beverly Hills. And check them out on the web at CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason in Ireland on your home of Rams football. 710 ESPN.
All right, Sean McVay is going to join us any minute here. His weekly call-in segment presented by LA Care. Life is what you make it, whatever you're making. Let me try this again because I want to get it right. Life is what you make it. Whatever you're making, make it matter with LA Care Health Plan. Did you know health care starts at $0? So visit lacare.org to learn more. I think that's okay. If you screw one up, you'd go back and get it right.
Why not?
Sean's going to join us in a minute here. Great performance, particularly on the defensive side of the football. Houston has a top 5 defense from a year ago, and they were tight on the Rams.
And DeMeco Ryans, their head coach, is an elite defensive coach. So I wasn't surprised that the Rams only scored, 14 points?
14-9.
But what we're not talking enough about is the fact that, again, the Rams defense held a good team under 10.
Yes.
So I just think I'm very, very high on the Rams, and I'm not high on the Niners. And because more news today,
Mac Jones is going to quarterback for him on Sunday.
Might be out multiple weeks.
Yeah, and George Kittle is on injured reserve. Yeah. And they still got wide receivers hurt.
Real opportunity for the Rams.
Really good opportunity. So we'll get to that here in a second. I'm getting a lot of – say that again.
Sorry, another piece of news, too, from the Rams is that guards Kevin Dotson and Steve Avila will not practice today. But Sean, when he spoke to the media, did not rule them out for Sunday against Titans, so I'm sure we can ask him about that later.
Okay, good. We will do that as well. All right, so he's going to join us here in a minute. In the meantime, I want to get this in really quick. So they've invented new AirPods. John, is this Apple did this?
Yes, Apple AirPods.
Apple AirPods are now going to have the function of translation, which means you put one AirPod in your ear, somebody in a foreign country speaks to you in a foreign language, it will translate it in that AirPod.
Will it work? Can Michael and I use one AirPod, and will it decipher what Pepe says when he comes in studio?
That's a very good idea, yeah.
That's what I'd like to know.
Yeah. All right, joining us right now is the head coach of the 1-0 Los Angeles Rams, Coach Sean McVay. Coach, thanks a lot for coming on. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How about you guys?
Oh, we're doing great, Sean, and very excited about your win. We were just talking before you came on that I'm not sure the average fan realizes how good of a team the Houston Texans are. C.J. Stroud, really good quarterback. DeMeco Ryans, elite defensive coach. I would imagine you are very satisfied with how your team played on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Here's what I would tell you. I'm proud of the way that we handled some of the different adversity, some of the different things that we can improve upon. But just stayed in the fight, stayed together, stayed connected, and it's about how you finish. And I thought, there's so many great learning ops for our football team as a whole. I expect a lot of improvement from year 1 to year 2. But you said it, it's a great football team. It's a team that's won their division the last 2 years. They made it to the divisional round each of the last couple years. They obviously had a huge win in the wild card game where they won in convincing fashion last year. And then they played the Chiefs really tight and tough down to the wire. So they're excellent. They're tough. They're physical. DeMeco's a great head coach, and they've got great personnel on both sides. And so and they're really good in the kicking game as well. So I was pleased to be able to find a way, and I'm excited about what we can learn from it as we continue to grow and improve together.
Coach, Puka was just an absolute beast, and left the game, was cut in the forehead at one point. He ended up with 10 receptions, 130 yards. You talk about he eats cement in his oatmeal. How tough is Puka Nacua?
That tough. He's really tough, and he's really tough physically and mentally. And I think you guys know, I mean, that's been on display from, the very first time that he played for us a couple years ago up at Seattle in his first, regular season game. And so this guy represents everything we want to be about. His teammates love him. He's got an energy and a passion. The way that he plays both with and without the ball, I think, is a cool thing. And, we're very lucky to have him. And, he's a stud.
Sean, on the other side, Davante Adams, I thought looked fine. I thought he looked good. I know you were very excited when you got him. Is it going to take some time before he gets to the Davante Adams we're used to seeing, where he stretches the field, has numbers similar to Puka? Do Ram fans just need to be patient with that?
Well, I think what people don't probably realize, and I'm not saying you don't either, is that Stingley traveled with him, which shows the respect. He's one of the best corners in the league. He traveled with him. What people don't realize is he might add 4 catches for 51 yards, but he also drew 2 penalties that led to first downs. So you might as well tack on another 25, 30 yards to his stats, because even though that doesn't show up, our offense moves forward with a fresh set of downs because of what he's doing. He dictated coverage the other day. There were some other opportunities where he's winning on routes where maybe we didn't have a chance to be able to get the ball off, and that's what you love. But I thought Davante played really well. I thought he did an excellent job of winning one-on-ones against, one of the corners that I think is as good as anybody in this league. It shows the respect they had for him, that they traveled him with, Stingley traveled with him, and he made his impact felt in a big way, and it's only going to get better. And I love this guy, and I love this team, but feel really fortunate to have 2 total studs in Davante and Puka, and really I love our other 4 receivers as well.
So a lot of people may not have known the term peanut punch before this game on Sunday, but Nate Landman, that's exactly what he did. He was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. That moment, you guys practice for that moment. He practices for that moment, right?
Oh, yeah, he called a shot. He said he was getting one out. He's obviously, he did a great job in Atlanta of being able to do that. You could feel it right away. Consistently made his presence felt, where he did that, snap in and snap out throughout the course of the offseason and into training camp. And so it was a perfect example of practice, performance, and preparation equaling game reality. And he told us in the team meeting on Friday he was going to get one out, and damn, did he pick a good time to do it.
Yeah, sure did. That was really fun to watch. Sean, in that situation, as his head coach, where do you say, okay, be aggressive, try that peanut punch, versus don't try it and make sure you wrap them up? Is that something you encourage or discourage, or does it depend on time and score?
Well, what's great about him is he does it without sacrificing his tackling plan. It's an unbelievable way that he knows where those opportunities are, where he's square and head up. And, that short punch is also an extension of wrapping your arms through to make the tackle. So guys like him, they understand how to be able to use it. That's as good a one as I've seen in person. There's guys like Fred Warner that have done a great job on that. Obviously, Peanut Tillman was the original OG to be able to start really doing it. Josh Norman did a great job. I've been around him. But, man, Landman, he doesn't sacrifice his tackling plan at all, which is a great thing.
One of the guys that I wasn't thinking of when I went into the game and actually had a real impact was Jordan Whittington, guy you took last year in the draft out of Texas. You had a running play near the goal line. He had a great punt return that got called back. Is he a secret weapon for you?
I don't know that he's a secret weapon, but he is a versatile, really valuable piece for us. He had a 74-yard return called back. He had a 30-plus catch called back. You mentioned it. He makes a good run on the jet sweep to get us, down in the tight red area. He's a gunner on the punt team. He can play all 3 receiver spots. He's a total stud. He was a glue guy at Texas, and he has come in and made himself incredibly impactful and valuable for us. We love Jay Witt.
We're talking to Sean McVay, the head coach of the Rams. The Rams, which you can hear every game here on ESPN LA, head to Tennessee to take on the Titans. Sean, how do you prepare for a quarterback that's only played one game? in Cam Ward's case? I know he had a little preseason tape, but is it hard to prepare for a guy that doesn't have a lot of NFL tape?
Yeah, but I mean, he's got a bunch of tape at Miami, and you go back to Washington State and Incarnate Ward. I mean, there's a lot of tape out there. We got a ton of respect for this guy. He can create off schedule or in rhythm in the pocket. He can make all different types of throws. He is a dynamic playmaker. You see why he was the number 1 overall pick. So you got, last week's inventory, you got the preseason tape, and then you got some of the stuff that he did in college. But we want to play well, and we know it's going to be a great challenge, and our guys are excited about it.
Couple of injuries: Kevin Dotson, Steve Avila, both from the offensive line. What's the status of those guys? Or do you expect them on Sunday?
Yeah, they're day to day. We'll see. We're hopeful, but I don't want to put. I want to just kind of be able to see. I know they're doing everything in their power to get themselves ready. Certainly not ruling those guys out. They're a great interior defensive line that we're facing this week. But I also thought some guys did a great job stepping up. Bo Limmer had to come in, play both guards. Steve came back in after his injury when Kevin Dotson went down. But, we'll see. We're hopeful that those guys will be ready to go, but we'll take it a day at a time. And they're doing everything they can in the meantime, which is what we want.
Coach, we were just talking about how great this opening week was in the NFL, and that the national games starting on Thursday with the Eagles-Cowboys, then the Chargers-Chiefs down in Brazil was unbelievable. The Sunday night game is one of the great all-timers.
Record breaker, yeah.
The one that Buffalo and Baltimore played. And then the Monday night game was excellent, too, all 4 of them. Do you get a chance to enjoy those like we do as a fan, or are you so immersed in your own team that you don't get to watch those games?
No, hell no. I watch all those. I'm a fan. I was watching Thursday night. I waited through the weather delay, and then I watched Friday night watching the back and forth battle with the Chiefs Chargers. It was a great game, and then you're damn right, I couldn't believe what a back and forth. I mean, for Baltimore and Buffalo to do what they did, that was really impressive. And then I was happy to see my guy and Kevin O'Connell and the Vikings pull one out and did a hell of a job with McCarthy scoring 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. That was impressive.
Yeah. Hey, last thing for you. This week's game is on the road at Tennessee, and you have got a great record. I don't know exactly what it is, but you got a great record playing early in the Eastern time zone. Is there something to that? Do you prepare yourself and your team differently?
Yeah, the team that plays best ends up winning. That's what there is to it.
Yeah, that's all.
You know what? I think what you don't do, here's what I would say. This is a great challenge. This league is so damn humbling on a week-to-week basis. But the team that shows up and plays the best in that 3-hour window, I'm not going to pretend to act like we've got anything solved. We get up, we get our breakfast, get a little coffee, get a little sun on your face, and let's be ready to rock and roll and play as well as we possibly can, whether we're kicking off at 10 in our head, 12, 1, whatever time it is. Let's be ready to roll that thing out there and go do the damn thing.
All right, Sean, last thing we always ask you about this. How's JJ? How's the little man doing? Give us an update.
He's good. Oh, he's good. He was watching the game. He understands, he recognizes Dad now, and he's yelling, "Go Rams!" and excited about it. He's nuts just like his dad is. But man, it's fun watching him just continue to grow up, and he'll be 2 on October 24th. But man, it's gone fast. But what a blessing it is, and just really grateful.
Great to hear.
Appreciate you asking.
All right, man. We are ready for Sunday and the Tennessee Titans. Thanks a lot for coming on, man. Go get them.
Get them, Sean.
You got it.
All right,
Thanks
see
a
ya.
lot, guys.
All right, this is Coach Sean McVay. And, yeah, I mean, the schedule lines up. This should be a win. I mean, they should be able to rattle Cam Ward pretty good. It'll be a second start. He was serviceable in week 1.
I thought he was a little better than his numbers indicated. I watched a lot of that game.
Yeah.
He created plays. He had a lot of drops, too. Michael, did you see any of Cam Ward on Sunday?
Yeah, I was checking it out.
He didn't get any help from his receivers.
No.
He's going to be fine.
In your quarterback evaluation,
Yes, I am a quarterback
You are a quarterback evaluator.
Guru.
Yes. Cam Ward, what do you think?
Very, very very talented, very polished, got a good arm, can move, can find ways to keep the play alive, so I like him.
J.J. McCarthy.
He looked good. Looked shaky the first half. I think that was first game jitters, but that second half, man, he looked like a 10-year vet.
How about my boy Caleb Williams?
Caleb's okay.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's the number
better
one
than
pick.
people think.
Yeah, he's better than people think. The problem with him is he's always going to be compared to Jaden Daniels, who went second.
Yes.
And I was saying before that draft, because of Jaden Daniels' ability to keep the play alive with his feet, the guy as fast as Lamar almost, I would have taken him number one over Caleb. But Caleb's fine.
Well, I think if you went back and did that draft again, probably Jaden Daniels
will
goes
go
one
one, and Caleb
goes
goes
two. Yeah.
And Caleb's good. He's going to be a good player.
Yeah.
No question about it.
All right, coming up next for you, going to do some fast track. Michael's hanging out today. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen.
And ESPN LA is the new home of the Rich Eisen Show in the Southland.
Bill Burr, what'd you think of Bill Belichick's first game as head coach of North Carolina?
What'd you think of Joe Namath on the Rams? What'd you think of Johnny Unitas on the Chargers? What happened to that guy?
The home of USC football, and now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, 710 ESPN, and always on the new ESPN LA app.
Hey, Rams fans, we've teamed up with Bloom Ranch to ensure we have the healthiest fans in the league. That's why we're committed to delivering some of the freshest fruits and veggies to your door. And here's the best part. The first 100 boxes are on us. That's right. We're giving away the first 100 boxes. After that, enjoy 30% off on your first box upon signing up at www.bloomranchofacton.com and enter promo code ThankYouRams. There are no fans like Rams fans. Winning and getting healthier together is the real flex. So hurry, this offer won't last forever. Follow Bloom Ranch on IG and share how you're getting healthier using hashtag BloomRamFit.
Can you write off a losing fantasy team on your taxes? Asking for a friend? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Treat mom to a hot night out at Thunder from Down Under this Friday night.
Number 2.
Float your boat at Flamingo Friday's nighttime pool parties with live DJ and drink specials this Friday.
And the number 1 reason.
Laughter is in the air when Cedric the Entertainer is in the house, September 19th.
Morongo, good times.
Chris Morales here. Addiction to opioids and stimulants can strip away the things that make you uniquely you. This National Recovery Month, recover your life. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at choosechangeca.org.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Hey, Rams fans, we've teamed up with Bloom Ranch to ensure we have the healthiest fans in the league. That's why we're committed to delivering some of the freshest fruits and veggies to your door. And here's the best part. The first 100 boxes are on us. That's right. We're giving away the first 100 boxes. After that, enjoy 30% off on your first box upon signing up at www.bloomranchofacton.com and enter promo code ThankYouRams. There are no fans like Rams fans. Winning and getting healthier together is the real flex. So hurry, this offer won't last forever. Follow Bloom Ranch on IG and share how you're getting healthier using hashtag BloomRamFit.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutosquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right, Emily, take it away.
All right, so Carly Earsay is now the new CEO and principal owner of the Indianapolis Colts.
Yes.
And they got their win over the weekend over the Dolphins. But it was popularized over the weekend, though it's not new information, that she is on the sidelines and she wears a headset with all the information and all the communication between
She's
the coaches.
got a call sheet, too. She's got a play sheet.
Exactly, and a call sheet in front of her while the game's going on. Basically, she justifies this by saying she wants to know everything that's going on so that when something happens, when a mistake happens, she knows who's responsible. Do you think she's being a good owner, or is this detrimental to her employees?
Michael?
What do you think?
Detrimental. This is ridiculous. Talk about micromanaging. I don't get this at all.
I wouldn't like it if I was Shane Steichen, the head coach of the Colts. And here's one thing: the assistants will be different with Carly on the sidelines than they would be if she wasn't. In other words, I remember I heard a story years ago that there was a general manager for an NBA team that wanted to sit in on the coaches' meetings, and the coach, after the first time he did it, the coach went to him and goes, "Hey, you're my boss, so you can sit in on anything you want. But I'm just telling you, my coaches are never going to disagree with me or challenge me if you're in the room.
Right.
Because they're scared that they're going to show me up and get me fired. So if I want open discourse, what you should do is maybe put a hidden camera in there or something. But as long as you're sitting there, they're not going to do it." And the GM said, "Well, I get to go wherever I want." And I thought that was, really, to Michael's point, really counterproductive.
I think great owners hire really good people and let them do their jobs.
Exactly.
That's why, for example, I don't think the Cowboys have been successful for years and years.
Because Jerry goes wherever he wants to go.
Jerry does whatever, and he's impulsive, and he's made bad decisions all along. They haven't won since the last century. I think this sets up a dynamic where she could easily be meddling in the team.
Does she know it's slight right at 64
That's
on
what I
right?
was thinking.
Like,
Is she even qualified
to know these
I'm
call
not,
plays?
She may be totally qualified. I don't know.
I doubt it. She
may
knows
know
about
those
call playing.
But
She grew up in the football. Her dad was the owner. She might know plays.
she might know plays.
plays.
Yeah, she might know plays.
Yeah, but I would, Emily, you don't think it's a good thing she's doing, do you?
I can understand why she wants to know everything about her investment.
She knows what a assistant special teams coach is supposed to do. Come on.
She grew up in this organization. She might know. She might know more than most of us about football.
By the way, this has nothing to do with her being a woman.
No.
I don't want any owner wearing headsets on the sidelines.
No way. They know as much as the assistant coach.
Exactly.
But do you think the reaction of most people is going to be, well, she's a woman, what does she know? Because if that is, Mark Cuban has sat on the bench for the Mavericks throughout his entire ownership until he sold the team 2 years ago. He was in the locker room, he's in the meetings, he was on the bench. So it's not a
and he's a great owner. Most
yeah,
people
it's not
say.
a gender issue.
Yeah, but
here.
he was there to watch the game, not to micromanage Rick Carlisle.
Right. This is not a story about her being a woman. It's a story of her being an owner and monitoring everything the way she is.
Fast Track.
All right, so we are now all the way into fantasy football season here.
Yeah.
This yesterday, last night, kind of hit the first week of the waiver wires, the free agents out there. And something that my league did last year, we kind of switched to the free agent auctions bid.
Oh, really? So you've got like free agent money.
Right. So every team, 12-man team, start the year with $200, and then you auction off, you bid on who you want. And this is new this year. They actually came out with the offers report. So it's something that, like, there was 9 bids yesterday on wide receiver Quentin Johnson. And you could see now everybody else's bid and kind of who failed to kind of, secure that spot. My question here is, I think this should be the standard way now. It's so much fun. Would you prefer the auction, waivers or the standard?
The way we do it is whoever had the worst week, in this case, whoever has the
lowest
last
point
place,
total,
gets
that's
first
the standard.
pick.
standard way of doing it.
And so I'm going to have I lost to Mace.
Who are you putting in for? Quentin Johnston?
Well, yeah, I think everybody is.
Yeah, I put in for him.
Yeah,
everybody in ours did.
But my guess is he'll never make it to the fourth
No,
spot.
I've already, Lenny, our commissioner, already told me, forget it.
Yeah.
He told me, just forget it. You're not
Hopefully,
getting Quentin Johnston.
he hasn't told me that. So hopefully that
You
means...
could be the guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
You could be the guy that gets him.
Yeah, and you don't know if the other teams need receivers or what's
By the way,
going on.
Brian, my fantasy baseball league does it that way. We start out with 50 free agent dollars, and then if somebody gets called up or somebody gets hot or whatever that is, you can make a bid, and you save your free agent money for whatever player you really want to go all in on. It does make it really, really fun and really exciting.
Hey, are we starting the Guillotine League this week, or is that next week?
We need to get people involved in the league because what Matthew was talking about, we need to have enough people to cover the weeks left in the season. So we need to figure out a way to get some
so
more
let's
people in.
wait. Let's find out. Let's get the kids in the back involved. Let's find out how many people we need, and maybe we started like week 8.
Yeah. By the way, you don't need to go to the end of the season. Like the Guillotine League could end in week 10. It doesn't have to end in week 17. So,
All right, so we're going to get the crew together.
we're going to do it. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to work on it. And that's definitely happening. This Friday is the 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic, presented by Coors Light at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. Even if you're not golfing, come out, party with us. Starting at 3 for the 19th hole party on the balcony of Derek's Grill, overlooking the 18th green. It is free and open to the public. Special thanks to Fresh Brothers for making the 19th hole party possible. Fresh Brothers, fresh, local, and real. Coming up next for you, John, I promise you, we have seen the last of somebody.
No, I just saw this story. I think you're wrong.
We will see the last of somebody. Coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Okay, Toyota. The Southern California Toyota dealers have an incredible sale going on right now. It's called the We Make It Easy sales event. What that means is now is the best time for a great deal on a brand new Toyota. You can choose from the biggest selection of the year with the biggest savings. If you've been thinking about a new Toyota, now is the time. And you can do it one of two ways. You can go to Toyota.com or you can visit your Southern California Toyota dealers. Also, we're excited because as we get ready to tip off the Lakers season, the Lakers and Toyota are going to be celebrating 50 years of their legendary partnership. It's true. They started together in 1976. Two legendary teams, both driven by rich legacies of high-performance experience and resilience. So, for your next Toyota car, truck, or SUV, check out your Southern California Toyota dealers or visit Toyota.com. Why? Because Toyota makes it easy.
The 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint.
Happening Friday, September 12th at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. With special thanks this year to
Sunday Swagger. Make noise without saying a word. Sunday Swagger pairs head-turning prints with buttery soft, breathable fabric and four-way stretch in polos and golf apparel that move on and off the course. Patterns come in men's, women's, and youth. Upgrade your golf fits at SundaySwagger.com.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Located in the heart of downtown Los Angeles, Crypto.com Arena is pulling back the curtain and unveiling new behind-the-scenes VIP tours presented by Delta Airlines, which offers an exclusive look inside one of the world's most iconic sports and entertainment venues. Expert guides will lead small groups through spaces that have hosted legendary sports championships, world-renowned concerts, and epic awards. Guests will also explore the VIP areas and experience the arena's latest renovations. Visit CryptoArena.com/tours for more info.
At Children's Hospital Los Angeles, we're a nationally recognized leader in pediatric care, honored by U.S. News & World Report as one of the best in the country. Here, we achieve amazing breakthroughs that change lives. From groundbreaking cancer therapies that offer new hope to young patients to advanced heart procedures that save lives, we partner with families to conquer challenges and achieve extraordinary outcomes. Choose the best care for your child at chla.org.
Get ready, SoCal. The ultimate entertainment destination is opening soon. Hard Rock Casino Tajon. Just 30 minutes south of Bakersfield. Experience 24/7 gaming action, unforgettable dining, and live entertainment, all inside Hard Rock Casino Tajon. It's the new hotspot for ESPN LA fans. Whether you're celebrating a big win or just soaking in that Hard Rock energy, don't miss it. Hard Rock Casino Tajon. This is how SoCal plays.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. Like on October 2nd, 1993, when the University of California faced a 30-0 halftime deficit to Oregon. Cal went on a remarkable 42-11 run in the second half to capture a 42-41 victory, one of the largest comebacks in college football history.
ServPro, like it never even happened.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
I've got to be honest. I have no idea how you do it.
I'm not sure how I do it.
I would not. I don't. Would not be my scene.
More of Mason and Ireland right now.
Goodbye, Conforto, right?
Yes, goodbye, Conforto. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael.
Believe it when I see it.
Oh, for Fordo is not going to be the lineup isn't out, but I guarantee you he's not in the lineup.
Who's pitched for the Rockies tonight? Is he left-handed or right-handed?
Freeland, it's a lefty.
Well, then Conforto wouldn't play anyway.
No, Conforto plays against righties.
Correct.
Yeah. Oh,
you
right.
just said Freeland's
he's
a lefty.
Yeah, so he wouldn't be. But John, the whole point is Tommy Edmonds going to move to center field. He's finally rehabbed. Teoscar Hernandez, who's a disaster defensively in right, moves to left, and then Pajes in right field. That's the official playoff outfield. You dispute that?
I'm praying you're right. No, but why hasn't Conforto been benched yet?
Because they didn't have Edmund.
I hope you're right.
Edmund's the guy that allows them to move Conforto to the bench. You're right. He wouldn't necessarily be in the lineup tonight because they're facing a left-hander. But I think the days of Conforto are over. Now, here's one issue that I came across that I'm surprised at. Dave Roberts has not ruled out Shohei Ohtani as closer for the postseason. I've got a quote here from Dave.
I just wonder how he would ever warm up.
Yeah, they suggest if he has an at-bat in the 7th, he's got an inning to warm up to be ready for the 9th.
Oh, I have the quote here. So it
do
says,
you have the quote? Yeah.
When he was asked, this was on Monday about it, it says, quote, I can't answer that right now, but I think I think we're going to do whatever we feel is the best chance to give us the best chance to win. I know Shohei would be open to whatever. We certainly haven't made the decision yet, though.
Yeah.
And remember last year, they were even talking about Shohei being ramped up enough to do this last year.
Yes.
Oral did it when on Travis and DeMarco show when we were at Legends Attic talked about this. So it's been something that's been in the water for a while.
And Dave did not say no. I think earlier in the year, it was kind of ruled out.
But they can't answer this right now.
Yeah, the door is now officially open. Can you think of anything more thrilling than Shohei Ohtani on the mound in a save situation, 9th inning in the playoffs?
It'd be better than Tanner Scott.
But I mean, just it's Shohei.
He did it at WBC, the final out in the WBC against Mike Trout. He's done it before, and I think in terms of like the warm up stuff, it just maybe is a condensed thing where he knows going into the night that he's going to be an option.
Yep.
So when he warms up in that game, he does pitching and hitting things.
Right. Now the catch is if, let's say, he comes in the ninth inning and blows the save, and they have to pull him from the game, that means he can't hit anymore either.
Really? Why?
You're at that. I don't understand fully the rules, but that is the rule. The rule is he.
But
can't,
wait a minute.
As of right now, they made it a different rule for the MLB, where if he's a starting pitcher and he gets pulled, he can stay.
Yeah.
But if he comes in after the first inning, after that, if he does not keep pitching throughout the game, he gets pulled after that. It's a
What kind of
rule.
stupid rule is that?
Yeah, that's dumb.
It is a dumb
Makes
rule.
no sense.
They should tweak that. But by the way, I got 9 spots. Okay?
9 spots.
So, and the pitcher doesn't hit. So I think Shohei should be able to. I could understand him not being able to pitch in 2 different segments of a game.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
But once he comes out, why can't he still be the DH?
Right.
You're not taking a.
That is a good question. Why can't
Because
he?
he's out of the game.
It's just
Come on, Emily, change the rule.
Okay,
No,
well,
but-
let's get right to
because
Rob
you've
Manfred right now.
removed him from the game.
No, but wait a minute. Em,
No,
what
he's
happens
not.
if he finishes the inning?
If he finishes the inning, so he can pitch 8 and 9. He can even pitch 8, 9, and 10.
All right, let me say this. He pitches the 8th.
Yes.
Okay. He gets out of it.
Mhm.
But they want Trinan to close. Why should Shohei have to come out of the game?
He's pulled from the game. That's just the
Yeah,
rule.
that is just the rule.
Yeah, but what? Do you understand the reasoning
No,
behind it?
I don't. I just know
Makes
every
no
time.
sense.
Yeah, it doesn't
He's
make
a
any
DH.
sense at all. He's a DH.
Yeah.
He
He
never
should.
stopped being the DH.
Right.
You just. By the way, if let's say Mookie
Switches positions.
was playing short, and then you moved him to right.
Right.
Yeah,
He
that's-
doesn't have to come out of the game.
No, he doesn't.
I believe, though, he could go out and be in right field.
Huh?
I think so.
You,
So, like,
wait a minute. You think?
like if he gets,
All right, do
me
a favor.
Greg can get.
Yeah.
Well, no.
yeah,
more
Greg,
clarity on this?
I got a project for you. Get some clarification
Blue
on this for
review,
tomorrow.
the blue
Like
review.
look into it.
Yeah,
and
make us understand.
and,
it.
and here's
Travis knows 1,000%. So you should
Okay.
ask him
Okay.
across
all right. We
time.
could ask him.
Okay,
across,
that's
but,
good.
But here's the question I have: if he completes the 8th inning,
Yeah.
gets all 3 outs,
Mhm.
and the Dodgers say, "Well, he threw a lot of pitches. Let's take him off the pitcher's mound." Why can't he just go back to being the DH?
Yeah, it's,
You lose. I
it's
know
just the
for
rule.
sure it's just out.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's officially that is the rule. I don't understand why, and I don't
There's
understand.
got to be somebody who never played baseball making these rules. Gotta
Yeah,
be.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because if we were
Definitely.
playing a little league game,
Yeah.
You just,
You can just switch
switch
positions.
positions,
Yeah.
I
go from pitcher to
understand
DH.
if you take him out of the game in the middle of the 8th.
Yes.
But if he completes the 8th, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares if we take him out in the middle? He's still good DH.
I personally don't think this is practical. I know they're not ruling it out, but
I'm
I
with
don't
you.
think it's practical.
I have a question for you guys too. This is having to do with Ohtani.
Mhm.
So I was reading an ESPN article today, and it was giving out the awards and who they predict will get like the different awards in baseball.
Right.
And they have Ohtani as the far and away runaway MVP for the NL.
Yep.
And I think that he obviously deserves to be the MVP for the NL.
Sure.
But is he just going to be the MVP until he like retires? Like it
Probably.
feels like
You
he's
think
going to
so?
get it every year.
He can
Well,
have a
it's-
bad. He can have a bad year like anybody.
Yeah, but like this year, Kyle Schwarber is going to finish second.
Right. But if Shohei has
but
an off
even
year
if-
at the plate and has a 4.50 ERA, is he still the
But
MVP?
I'm
But
just
it's hard
saying,
to
even if
picture that.
Shohei was behind Schwarber offensively, the fact that he pitches is going to tip the scale, right?
Right. But don't you have to pitch well? Like if
Yeah.
he pitches badly
Fair enough.
and actually hurts his team, then I can see it. I mean, Shohei's unbelievable. He's got unbelievable stuff. I would love the idea of him being on the mound at the end of a game, closing out games in the playoffs. I just don't know how practical it is. And as Oral said during the game the other night, Dave really has no choice but continuing to roll out with Kirby Yates and with Tanner Scott and with Blake Trinan. Those
Yeah.
are the guys that he's got to get right in order to be successful in the postseason this year. The rotation has, honestly, this is, at this moment, the best Dodger rotation I can remember. The way they're pitching right now, is that overstating it? I think this is the best, at this moment, the best Dodgers rotation I've ever seen.
Yeah, and by the way, 3 out of the last 4 games, they've flirted with no-hitters.
Yeah.
3 out of 4.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're peaking at exactly the right time, and Mookie is playing as well as he has all year. He's
Yep.
hitting better than he has
Yeah,
all
he's batting
season.
over 300, 5 homers, actually 6 homers and 21 RBIs in his last 30 games.
And like they have this like surplus of starting pitchers as well because we have Emmett Sheehan who pitched incredible last night. 5 perfect innings, only gave up 3 hits, and all of them were contained to 1 inning, and only gave up 1 run in that inning as well. And so you have Emmett Sheehan, who's just this surplus. You might have to put him to the bullpen because of how many talented starters you have.
Right. And by the way, if you have Kershaw going a short start, let's say Kershaw for 5 innings, let's say Shohei for 5 innings, Emmett Sheehan is a perfect guy to piggyback and get those final outs because he was unbelievable.
You keep saying you're worried about the Dodgers. I'm not.
Yeah, I am concerned. I'm not. I haven't hit the panic button, but my hand's right over the panic button.
But the past 3 days, that made you move your hand away a little bit more?
Yeah. Although they're playing a last-place team. By the way, the Rockies, I heard this. They were in the one-game playoff, game 163, in 2000.
And by the way, the one-game playoff doesn't exist anymore.
Right, in 2018. Since then, they are 300 games under 500. 300 games under 500 since game 163 back in 2018.
Baseball's weird.
And what's interesting about that is I was just in Denver.
Yeah.
The fans still show up even when they stink.
That's a great ballpark.
Right.
I like that place.
So I don't think they have a lot of incentive to win.
Right. They lost game number 105 or 106 last night. Can you imagine? All right. So, Michael, this is a question for you before we get to Game of Games. Tiger Woods has turned 50.
Wow. Oh, my goodness, I'm old.
That means he's eligible for the senior tour.
So what?
How big a draw would he be on the senior tour?
Huge, but he won't win. His game is done.
Yeah, but do you think that would turn the senior tour into what Caitlin Clark did for the WNBA? Everybody would start watching it?
I mean, people will watch him more, but it won't be as popular as the PGA tour, the regular tour. But his game, something's always wrong with him. He can't play 4 rounds or 3 rounds anymore.
Yeah.
But he gets to take a card on the senior tour.
That's true, but his body seems to be breaking down. But, I mean, it'll be a big boost.
It will be a boost. I've never watched the senior tour
he's gotta
event
go
in my
win.
life.
He's got to win. People loved him because he won.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. 50 Tiger Woods is 50 years old.
Will there be like the Tiger crowd, but everyone just has like walkers that they're following?
Oh, that's cold. What is this?
Yes.
What are you, an ageist?
Yeah.
I'm not ageist. I assume a senior tour might need some help walking around.
So I will tell this story. My Aunt Kay was a huge Tiger Woods fan. Actually, she's still alive. Is a huge Tiger Woods fan. And she, for a period of time, went to every one of his tournaments.
Really?
She would drive to wherever Tiger Woods was playing, and this is the weird part, she would put on a blonde wig, and she would follow Tiger around the court.
Why?
I have no idea the blonde. I have no idea why she wore the blonde wig.
She had hair?
I think in honor of her, you should wear a blonde wig if Tiger joins the
Sure.
senior tour.
Well, Tiger was
for
he's
an
attracted to
entire
blondes.
show.
We would. Oh, maybe that's it.
Elin.
He's attracted to blondes.
Elin was Swedish and blonde.
Oh, Aunt
Oh,
Kay.
is Swedish and
You
blonde.
know, did she work at Perkins? You
Yeah.
know, there's
Yeah.
that
Work-
too.
Serve pancakes,
Yeah,
right? She'd be
yeah.
perfect.
She
for
wanted
it.
Tiger to notice her.
Exactly.
But
All
that's
right,
interesting.
coming up next for Game of Games, Michael Thompson's game today. Michael, you want to give us a preview?
This is a game I expect Emily to dominate. And if she doesn't, she is a fake fan. So, Emily, I expect you to bat 1,000.
I think there's a
in this
Taylor
game.
Swift game coming.
All right, listen up, soccer fans. San Antonio Cardinal Wine and ESPN LA want to send you and a guest to the final match of the season. It's the Soccer Dream Ticket. Enter for your chance to win now at soccerdreamticket.com. That's soccerdreamticket.com. Brought to you by San Antonio Cardinal Wine, the perfect game day wine.
All right, time to talk about ZipRecruiter. Did you know it can take up to 11 weeks on average to hire for an open job? Nobody's got 11 weeks. If you're listening today, stop waiting and use ZipRecruiter. Right now, you can use it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. As Ian Siegel, the inventor of ZipRecruiter, always says, they don't leave anything to chance. ZipRecruiter uses powerful matching technology to quickly find and send you the most qualified people for your roles. How quick? 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So what are you waiting for? Go to that website. Use ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
Nobody's got better moves than the DeMarco and Travis afternoon show.
Everybody can dance. You got to dance like nobody's watching. You got to love like you've never been hurt. You got to dance like nobody's watching.
I will dance at a wedding
Yes.
and have a great time.
The laughs, the sports, and yes, the best dance steps at 710.
I got the same 6 moves.
I'm so self-conscious when I'm doing it.
Oh, really?
But for whatever reason...
You look like you're a good dancer.
I'm not, but at a wedding, I don't care.
Yeah.
I've had a martini
That's
and
fine.
4 beers, and let's go do it.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
Got a little two-step to you?
No, I got a little of this.
It's fun.
About
there
it.
you go.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
there you go.
Easy.
Follow DeAndre.
Caucasian two-step. That's what I call
There
it.
you go.
The what?
The Caucasian two-step.
I'm going to
There
patent
you
that.
go.
Weekdays 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920. No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up, feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Whoa! Jason Kelsey just found out that NFL Sunday Ticket now lets you subscribe month to month.
Yeah!
He just realized you can join and cancel anytime.
Ha-ha! Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now he just found $1 in the sofa.
Yeah!
And he just saw a great parking spot open up. Look, just because Jason's easily excited doesn't make NFL Sunday Ticket month to month any less great. Right, Jason?
Yeah.
Get NFL Sunday Ticket month to month and cancel anytime. Woo! Sign up at NFLSundayTicket.com. Renews every month during the 2025 regular season. Cancel anytime. Terms and embargoes apply. No refunds. Commercial use excluded.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time, and it is Michael Thompson's game today. Michael says this game favors Emily.
Yeah, it's really Emily's game because there's no bigger Swiftie on the planet than Emily. And today's game is about the future Mrs. Kelsey, Taylor Kelsey. You like how that sounds, Emily?
I think she'll keep Swift,
Yeah, we will.
but go off.
What if Travis insists?
I don't think he
Taylor
will.
Swift Kelsey?
Maybe their children could be called Kelsey Swift or Swift Kelsey.
there you go. All right, here we go. Taylor grew up on what? A poultry farm, a dairy farm, or a Christmas tree farm?
Brian.
Dairy farm.
Emily.
You don't know?
Christmas tree farm.
Mace.
I will try Christmas tree farm.
I think it might be Christmas tree farm.
It is a Christmas tree farm.
Have me go last.
No fair. I went first there.
No, we're going to rotate.
We talked about it. We're going to rotate.
There's no way Emily goes 1,000 here.
Okay.
Taylor was named after who? Jim Taylor, the former Packer running back, James Taylor, or Elizabeth Taylor?
Emily.
Even I know this.
James Taylor.
Mace.
James Taylor.
I'm going to guess James Taylor. Brian?
James Taylor.
James Taylor.
What sucks is I would have known that one, too.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
here's going to be your chance. You're
Oh,
going
I'm
first
going
this
first.
time.
Okay.
Here we
She
go.
learned guitar from who? A TV repairman, a washing machine repairman, or a computer repairman? TV, washing machine, or computer?
Mace.
Computer.
I'm going to go TV. Brian.
Washing machine.
Emily.
I actually don't know this one. I'm going to guess washing machine.
Computer repairman.
Okay.
Mace!
Emily, you're a
Mace
fake
is in the
fan.
lead now.
Mace is in front. All right, I have to go first now.
Taylor has won the Grammy for Album of the Year how many times? 3, 4, or 5?
I'll go 4. Brian.
Show me 3.
Emily.
4.
Mace.
4.
4.
Yes.
4 is correct?
Yes.
All right, so
The most of any single artist.
all right,
Yeah.
so far it is Mace 4, John and Emily 3, and Brian 1. So
Yeah.
you're not even bad enough to be in the lucky
Yeah,
loser.
you can't even go low,
All
Brian.
right, here we go, Brian. Back to you.
Taylor Swift collects what? Antiques, watches, or coins?
Brian,
Coins.
Emily,
Antiques.
Mace.
Antiques.
I'm going to guess antiques.
It is antique. Taylor's maternal grandmother was what kind of singer? Jazz, blues, or opera?
Emily,
Opera.
Mace.
I will try opera.
I say opera. Brian,
Blues.
Opera.
Brian, what are you doing?
And her name was Marjorie. There's a song about her, and they sing it on the air.
all right.
Brian,
Brian, I'm
Kinda
going
trying to make
you
something
went
up
after
here.
Emily.
Taylor
Okay.
Swift is from which state? Maryland, Pennsylvania, or Virginia?
Mace.
Pennsylvania.
I also think it's Pennsylvania. Brian,
Pennsylvania.
Emily.
Pennsylvania.
It is Pennsylvania.
We all got that.
Mason still has the lead
That's
here.
right.
All right.
What is Taylor Swift's lucky number? Tom Brady's, Klay Thompson's, or Wilt Chamberlain's?
This one's me. I'm going with Wilt.
11, 12, or 13?
Yeah, I'm going with Wilt because the answer to all of Michael's questions are always Wilt. Brian.
Wilt.
Emily.
Is Wilt 13?
Yes.
Then it's Wilt.
Yeah, it is
Mace.
Wilt. Yeah, I knew
Yes,
that.
it is
I,
Wilt.
I knew
Okay.
13 was her lucky number.
Mason still has the lead. Should we kick Brian out? He's got 3,
Yeah.
and Mace has 8.
Yeah, Brian, you're done.
Okay.
You
As a
don't- you don't-
child-
you're no Swiftie.
You know, wait. We'll leave Brian in for one more because we'll make the call right now. There are 5 more questions.
Okay, got
Okay.
it.
5 more
As a
questions. Here we go.
child, which singer did Taylor Swift idolize? Mariah Carey, Celine Dion, or Leanne Rimes?
Who went first last time? I'll go first. I don't care. I'm gonna say Leanne Rimes. Brian.
Celine Dion.
Emily.
Celine?
Celine. Mace.
Celine?
Leanne Rimes.
Oh, there! I'm
Tied for
falling
the
so
lead.
far behind!
4 left.
No!
Taylor Swift's album Lover was originally going to be called what kind of light? Daylight, sunlight, or nightlight?
Emily. Brian, you're out, by the way.
Daylight.
Mace.
Daylight.
I'm gonna guess daylight.
It is daylight.
Yeah.
It's the name of one of the songs.
Now, by the way, Mace, we may have her cornered. There are 3 left.
Yep.
And you and I both have 9, and she has 8.
Oh, this
so we
would be
just
like
gotta,
the greatest upset in history.
So we just got to be smart. You have to go first this
Okay.
time.
True
got
or false? Swift is the richest recording artist in the world. True or false?
Mace.
False.
Just because I want to play defense against Emily, I'm going to say true. M.
And then I just have to basically choose one of the. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. True.
It is false.
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
second to Jay-Z.
I was,
Okay.
I honestly thought it was Jay-Z.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Mace, listen to this.
I've got a two-point lead, right?
With 2 questions to go.
Oh, Emily.
Yeah, you guys are gonna crush me. Sorry.
No. But now you have to go first.
Now I have to go
All right, here we go.
Fake fan.
Both Swift and Kelsey have a passion for baking what kind of bread? For kosher bread, banana bread, or sourdough?
Mace.
I'm going to try sourdough.
I'm also going to say sourdough. Emily.
This started a whole conspiracy theory that she was going to be performing at the halftime show because the mascot of the 49ers is Sourdough Sam. Sourdough.
It is sourdough.
It is
And
sourdough.
Emily is eliminated.
You're eliminated.
Okay, guys. Fake fan
Whoa.
over here.
Yeah, some fan.
Drafting
Upset
on
of
me.
the year.
But, Mace,
Yep.
you have a 1-point lead over me.
And I got to go first.
And you got to go first. Last one, Michael. Make it a good one.
Swift's diamond ring cut, given to her by Kelsey, is what kind of cut? Oval, marquise, or cushion cut?
Mace,
I'm going to go oval.
I think you're right. That's where I wanted to go. But since I've never heard of a cushion cut, I will go for cushion cut.
It is cushion cut.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Not oval.
I have tied it.
All
We need a
even,
tiebreaker.
all
Wow.
We need a tiebreaker. Who would have thought the old guys would be
Yeah,
in the runoff?
You guys strapped it on me for so many questions.
Exactly.
Well, what do you
Saying
think
the
we were going to do?
YouTube is inherently an old man thing, and I called it the YouTube. Time to die, Boomer.
I'm not. I'm not dead
dying
yet.
today.
All right, here we go. Michael, what's the tiebreaker?
According to Business Insider, Taylor Swift has properties across 4 states valued at how much? Closest to the total.
I have a guess in the States, too. We got New York, California, Rhode Island, and Tennessee.
How did you know that? What are you, stalking her?
No, I just know where she lives.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. 4 properties across 4 states. How much are they worth? Closest to the number.
Okay. What'd you write down,
I wrote
Mace?
down $75 million.
I wrote down $63 million. Michael, what's the answer?
$84 million.
Yeah!
I was going to guess 80. Okay, I would have been
It's
close
80.
to you.
Yeah, I mean, would have been close.
Yes!
What would you have guessed?
80. I would have won.
Mace, you are the oldest Swiftie
I
fan.
am. And by the way, I have
Did you guys
seen her.
guess?
I have seen her twice.
Okay.
I saw
I've
her.
seen her twice, too.
I saw her at Staples and I saw her at SoFi.
You've only seen her twice, Emily?
Very expensive tickets to get. I also was supposed to see her 3 times, but then I was at summer camp on my birthday. Just, it's a whole story. It gets me sad.
I know you're sad that you lost this game, but in the words of Taylor Swift, shake it off. Just shake it off. Yeah.
How did you lose to Mace, Emily?
Well, much like Taylor Swift, she never lets anything go, and so I'm never going to let this go.
Emily's going to write a song about you.
All we did, we played regular rules. We were going to have you go last, and we thought, no, that's too much of an advantage for you.
So one of the
Mason wanted to make you go first on every question.
Exactly. By the way, I feel
kind of good that we beat her fair and square.
Me too. When I saw her it was then Staples. When I saw her at Staples, I went to the private room, and there was Mariska Hargitay. You know why she figures prominently into Taylor Swift's life?
No.
I know.
Yes, you do.
You do.
Her cat is named Olivia Benson, the character from Law & Order SUV.
No kidding.
So
her cats are Olivia Benson, and I want to say it like Benny or something. No. It's another. I'm now blanking on her cat's names. I used to know all her cat's names.
That's too much.
Yeah,
you should not know
I've
all
always
of her
liked
cat's
this
names.
about Dan Wakey, who covers the Lakers for The Athletic.
Yeah.
Do you know the name of his dog?
No.
Mr. B. Arthur.
Mr. B. Arthur. That's very funny.
Do you like my hat?
Yes.
Who gave? Wait, is that from when we went to China?
The Great Wall of China. I bought this.
Oh.
My Mao Zedong hat.
Yeah,
so
I was
Michael,
going to say, you've turned communist.
This will not surprise you at all. Michael and I go with the Lakers to China in 2013. I forgot about that hat. And Mike Thompson, our old boss, was with us. He goes, let's shoot some things for social media. And we go, okay. And so he says, Michael, what do you think about the Great Wall? He said, the Great Wall is fantastic. He goes, now I've been to the Berlin Wall, the Great Wall, and I'm looking forward to most of all seeing John Wall.
John Wall.
Right. The 3 Great Walls.
The 3 Great Walls.
This is pretty cool, huh? My old communist
Chinese
hat.
Yeah, exactly. Very nice.
Can't get these over in Nordstrom.
No, I don't think
can
they
get
sell
those
here
in
at all.
America.
Yeah.
Do you have any more dad jokes, Michael?
I do.
We got one more. Yeah, we got one more.
Did you have to ask?
Yeah, he's always got a dad joke ready to go.
Oh, Mace.
There it is. Yeah, okay.
Wait, he's got to
he's digging it out.
Yes, while he's digging it
Hey,
out.
Mace.
Yes.
Why hasn't anyone written a book about procrastination?
Because they haven't gotten around to it?
Because they keep putting it off.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was
Very
kind of
good.
there. I was
You were
kind of there. Yeah.
I'd give you a point.
Yeah.
If we're on a game show.
Hey, Mace, if you were a school class, do you know a class you don't want to be?
No.
Math. You know why?
Why?
Too many problems.
Too many problems.
These jokes are so
They're
bad.
so bad. Where do you find these?
Oh, in my head, Mace.
And they're not in your head.
Hey, Mace, when I was a kid, I had a dog
Mhm.
that was very smart.
Mhm.
How smart, you ask? Well, I asked him what was 2 minus 2. He said nothing.
So bad.
Let's
I'm
end
sorry
on
I
that.
asked.
Let's end on
Nothing.
that.
You get it? No, 2 minus 2 is nothing.
Let's end on that. Yeah.
Time to die, Boomer.
All right.
I did die, but I hung in till the end.
This is my new favorite
Time
drop.
to die, Boomer.
I love that. I love that. All right, coming up next for you, Super Super Crosstalk. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The 12th annual SoCal Hyundai ESPN LA Golf Classic.
Presented by Coors Light and Vista Paint.
Happening Friday, September 12th at Black Gold Golf Club in Yorba Linda. With special thanks this year to
Divot Grip, the divot tool for your putter. The Greenskeeper.
Roger Dunn. Come celebrate Roger Dunn Golf Shop's 60th anniversary this Labor Day weekend.
Vista Paint, a stroke of brilliance. Precision color, championship finish.
Hey, it's Mace. Listen up, people. We are taking the show on the road to my favorite spot in the home of the song of the summer, Total Wine and More. Join Mason and Ireland and the Laker girls at Total Wine and More in Beverly Hills, Friday, September 19th, starting at noon. That's 9527 West Pico Boulevard at Pico in Beverly. No better way to get ready for the fall football season and tailgating than Total Wine and More. See you Friday, September 19th at noon at Total Wine and More in Beverly Hills.
College football is back, and the Coliseum is the place to be. USC football takes on the best in college football, with home games against Michigan, Michigan State, Iowa, and crosstown rival UCLA. Don't miss a single snap, a single touchdown, or the roar of the Trojan Nation. Single game tickets are now available at usctrojans.com/tickets. usctrojans.com/tickets. Fight on!
Jeff Dunham. Artificial intelligence. His all-new tour.
Just don't have. You're the other white meat.
RJ, how can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it.
I realized I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Saturday, October 25th, Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Tickets on sale now at jeffdunham.com. Don't miss Jeff Dunham.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station. KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God.
When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger.
Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Woo, woo, woo. Travis Rogers is here. DeMarco Farr is here. Guys, what's going on?
Get ready.
I don't know if
Trav, explain the rule to us because we don't understand it.
Yeah.
If Shohei comes in as a reliever and pitches the eighth inning, completely finishes the eighth.
Yes.
Okay. Walks into the dugout.
Uh-huh.
Why does he have to come out of the game?
He doesn't.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, he doesn't. But if he enters the game as a relief pitcher, the Dodgers no longer have a designated hitter if he comes out of the game. Which means the pitchers at that point, the pitcher would have to pitch. Whoever, like, let's say he pitches the eighth inning.
Yeah.
Say the game goes into the extra innings, and he has to come off the mound because they've used his
and they put
pitch
in
allowance.
Jack Dreyer.
They put in now Jack Dryer's in the batting order.
He's got a hit.
Right.
Oh.
But
yes.
Could you not tell Shohei, go to right field and take the right fielder out?
Yes.
So there are mechanisms by which they could keep him in the game as a hitter.
Yes, but if he came out of the game as a pitcher in a relief role, the DH is burned.
But he kind of doesn't even own a glove, right? You can't stick him in the field anywhere.
But believe it or not,
borrow one.
he played.
Wait,
it's
Mace,
a handful
he
of
has to own a
innings.
glove. He pitches with a glove.
Yeah.
Oh,
He has
yeah,
a
that's
glove.
true.
That's
But
right.
I don't think he's played a defensive position in quite a while.
He played a handful of innings in the outfield for the Angels a million years ago.
Put him in right field where they put
It's
the
been
fat
a
kids.
very long time.
Put him in left field is where you put the fat
You-
kids.
left field would be the best bet because that's where the least things can go wrong.
I've
But,
been promising that we have seen the end of Michael O. for Fordo.
Oh, for
You know,
Fordo.
Mason
Oh.
says he's done. I see the next time there is a right-handed starter, the Dodgers, because they're creatures of habit, will go right back in it.
If they were going to yank him, wouldn't they have done it already?
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
but
that's my point.
They've
Yeah.
got Edmund in center. Edmund comes back.
Yeah.
They move Teo to left, and they play Pajes in right. That is your playoff outfield.
Okay,
Can I ask
who's
Mark-
playing second base on?
Miguel Rojas.
Okay, what about the days where Edmund plays second base? He's
I
back
think
in the lineup.
I think he only worked center field when he was on his rehab
Okay.
start.
Can I
He
ask-
didn't play any infield.
Can I ask DeMarcus something? Because he knows almost as much football as I do.
Almost
DeMarcus.
as much.
Almost.
Okay.
I give you that credit. You know
No.
almost as much. But DeMarcus, I got to
Very
ask you.
subtle.
I
Yes.
was so frustrated, and I predicted. I was watching the Buffalo Ravens game with my son Michael.
Oh, I saw your
And
tweets.
Yeah, and they're all. I told Michael in the fourth quarter, they're going to blow this game. They're up 15.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to blow this game. He looked at me like I was crazy. Who do you fault for losing that game? Is it on the play calling for the last series when they went 3 and out, or is it on Lamar? Is it?
You can blame Derrick
is it-
Henry, right?
Is it?
He fumbled it.
Is it that idiot John Harbaugh with that stupid
You know
"what do
what?
I do" look on his face?
Everything you said is right. Plus, you got to give Josh Allen in Buffalo a whole lot of credit.
No, he did his part, but
Yeah.
then did they win it or did Baltimore give it away?
Baltimore gave it away.
There you go.
But
Well,
Josh Allen
explain
was good enough to take advantage of all those mistakes.
But you got to respond. How come they couldn't
Absolutely. I
respond?
couldn't tell you. I don't know. You know what's funny?
You mean you don't know? You played.
It seems like Lamar takes a lot of heat, and usually you give that heat to the coach for failing in those moments. But has there been a bad Harbaugh coaching moment that you guys can remember?
Yes, he's blown 17 double-digit leads. That's a record.
It usually goes to Lamar.
Normally that goes to the quarterback.
Yeah.
You're saying how much of that is Harbaugh?
Yeah, like we were talking about Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson had some things he'd rather take back. It's his first time out. There
Right.
were a lot of mistakes there. I don't remember Harbaugh making tactical errors in games.
By the way,
Usually Baltimore's failures go right to the players, goes right to Lamar.
The analytics, I'm using air quotes, say that he should have gone for it on 4th and 3 at
But
the
you
end
know
of
what,
that game.
DeMarco, I wouldn't have gone for it, and here's why.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a 2-point game at the time. It's 4th and 3. I think the ball, Mike, was like on the 45. Right?
It was about
Something like that,
midfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I make it, the game's over, and I understand that.
Pretty much.
But if I don't, didn't I just hand them the game? All they have to do is get one first down.
Midfield?
Yeah.
Yeah, chalk up points, no matter what.
Isn't
Yes.
the smarter play punt it, put them deep in there, and just hope that your defense can hold them? I think that's the
That's a lot of hope.
all night, though.
Yeah,
right, but
that's a lot of hope.
But he
Yeah.
still would have to go.
You're right.
50 yards
yes.
with no timeouts.
You're right. It
Which
just
he's
depends
done
on how your
a lot.
defense is playing that day. If you have confidence, if they're getting
Well,
stops,
this is Michael's argument.
punt and go.
The defense
Yeah,
is horrible. I could get open against those
But
defensive backs.
If you don't trust them and you put them in a bad situation, to me, that's coaching.
Well, especially if you trust your offense more than you do the defense. If I've got Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, I
Trust
got
your guys.
one play to
the
get 3
two
yards.
previous plays, they had gotten
They
nothing.
stuffed Henry.
Yeah.
yeah. Stafford throwing the ball on 3rd and 8 to end the game.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
it.
That's not a very McVay
Stick a
thing to
fork
do.
in it.
Another
It's
thing,
done.
too.
Yes.
J.J. McCarthy, what is his performance like the second half do
Man,
for a quarterback like him?
Michael, he stunk it up for 3 quarters,
yeah.
As
and then
bad
all of a
as
sudden,
I've ever seen a quarterback play,
and
then
turned it around. You know what happened there? It seemed like KOC dialed back the offense. Okay, we're going to stop moving. We're going to stop giving you too much. We're going to run this base stuff and let you use your athleticism. And he had a hell of a 4th quarter.
Are you shocked that Jalen?
But that's going to piss off the other guys.
Are you shocked that Jalen Carter did not get suspended for a game or two?
Well, didn't he kind of get suspended for a
That's
game?
what the league
Getting
said, John.
thrown out in 6 seconds?
Yeah.
But if you spit on somebody,
I mean,
come on.
They dinged him, too,
I don't
financially.
think you could,
Did they? How much
Yeah.
did they ding him financially?
70,000,
But
I want
not
to
a
say.
game check.
yeah.
No.
I don't think you could punish him any more than
Really?
he's been punished.
So you can spit on somebody.
but
and
DeMarco-
not-
walking off the field.
Right.
DeMarco, he didn't even
On kickoff night.
lose a game check.
But I mean, having him leave the game and walk off, do
Yeah.
the walk of shame, that's
Yeah.
enough.
That's interesting. He
Then
didn't
find him
lose a
some money.
game
He
check
He did
Yeah.
not lose a game check.
because he
That's-
didn't play even one play.
It's spit. He didn't kick him in the head.
What was worse?
Honestly, I
No.
think spit is terrible.
Remember what Hainsworth did? He stomped on the guy's head. I
Right.
mean, that's okay. Suspend the guy. This
I got
is just
I got
spit.
another question for you
It
guys
wipes off.
since you guys are at every Rams game. Why is did they tweak the kickoff rule? It seems like it's working better now than it did last year. Is it the exact same rule as last
No,
year?
it's a little different now. I mean,
you gotta land it in the landing zone.
yeah, there's
right?
a landing zone. The kickoff team is on the other side of the 50, so they're taking out the impact of it. There's no high speed
I like it
impact.
better now that we had some actual returns
yeah.
last
Well,
year.
you know what it
I
is?
think
We're
the-
used to it.
There's two things. I don't think they changed. The landing zone was there last year.
Yes.
That's not new.
Okay.
So the landing zone is there, but I think what the nerds got a hold of this, and they realized if you can land it short of the goal line, if you catch it short of the goal line, by rule, you're obligated to return it.
Right. You have to bring it out.
So before, they were kicking the ball into the end zone, and they just, they let it go in. They take it out to the 35. Now they're intentionally kicking the ball into that between the 10 and the goal line and trying to cover it short of the 25.
And they want to stick that guy
and they're
deep.
trying to pin him deep. And I remember watching it last year saying the odds of giving up a 35-plus yard return are not great, right? Like, why not kick it short and try to pin him deep?
Sure.
And you're seeing it more and more. I like it. And you're seeing one or two get popped, which is fun.
Yes, exactly. Did you ever peanut punch anybody, DeMarco?
No, never peanut punch.
That
Got
was
the
not
ball
your-
out a few
was that
times,
not
though.
your game?
No, I've never had the guts to do that, man.
What?
Well, I asked McVay about it, and he says what makes Nate Landman unique is that he can do it without changing his tackling strategy.
Right. Okay, but I'll say
What's
this.
a peanut punch? You just punch the ball?
You punch the ball out.
Charles Tillman
You literally
was peanut.
throw a punch
Yeah.
into the ball and knock it out. That was gutsy by him. Because had you miss or you hit the guy in the arm, you might miss that tackle.
Yeah, but
And away you
McVay
go.
seemed to think that he wouldn't have missed the tackle.
That he could do both.
Okay, well, and I'm glad he said it. But you're missing a wing when you're punching.
Yeah,
I
it's
used
true.
to see another guy like O.J. Atagwe would do that. He would give himself up, get run over, but he's punching at the ball, and he would get the ball out. So I didn't have the guts to do it. If you've got the ball and I'm near you, I'm tackling you. If I could rip it out, I'll rip it out. But I wouldn't want to just sit there and punch it. If you miss, the guy's gone. You've seen that 1,000 times.
Yeah.
DBs do that. They swipe at the ball, they miss, and there goes Derrick Henry down the sideline.
Yes.
Sue was saying on the postgame show that, because he was a linebacker, kind of, hybrid safety, but he was really scared or scared is the wrong word, reluctant to try to punch the ball out because if you miss the ball and hit something else, you might break your arm.
that's right.
That was his hesitation.
Yeah.
That I'm coming full speed one way, the other guy's coming full speed the other way. If I throw a punch and miss the ball and hit something hard, I might break my hand, my elbow. So that was his hesitation.
Yeah. Was Justin Fields for real? Was that the real thing?
Dude, they ran the heck out of the ball, didn't they?
But he was throwing the ball great, too.
That's his offense there. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't think they'd be able to muscle Pittsburgh like that. But, I mean, if you can run an offense like that and be successful, Fields will be successful. That's his skill set right there.
And Aaron Rodgers looks like he's going to have a great
Anybody
season.
surprised?
I am.
I am a little surprised.
Let me ask this. Anybody disappointed?
Well, I'm not a big Aaron Rodgers fan, but as a player, I mean, that was an elite performance.
He was terrific.
Yeah, he was great.
I did not think he would look like that. Now, it's not cold.
Yep.
It's the beginning of the season.
Yep.
Hasn't gotten hit a lot yet.
He was playing the Jets.
Let's playing the Jets. Let's fast forward 2 months and see what it looks like.
So in my survival pool, I got Dallas beating the Giants this week, right? So if the Giants
I like
go,
that tweet you put out. Yeah.
if the Giants go 3 and out in that first series, is Russell Wilson done?
I'd say week 3.
By week 3,
you got to give him at least 2.
All right, so which one of these picked Survivor? Mace, who are you taking in Survivor?
I have not made up my mind.
Okay, so here's the 4 people that I'm doing. My mom took the Bengals playing at home against a not very good team. I'm trying to remember who. Buffalo on the road at the Jets.
That's a hard one.
I'm taking the Ravens.
That's who I took.
You took Baltimore?
Who are at home against the Browns, and Michael's taking the Cowboys, who are at home
Buffalo-
against the Giants.
Brian Cohen took the Rams.
Buffalo's rough because they got Thursday night after this.
Road teams.
Yeah.
Brian Cohen just saying.
Yeah.
John's mom took Cincinnati.
Yeah. I took Baltimore. Tough loss to open. They're playing the Browns, who aren't very good. They're at home. I don't know.
See, I don't want to say who I'm picking because it's a big deal. A lot of people play Survivor and they wait for tomorrow at 1:30 when I officially announce my pick.
After week 1,
who does Cincinnati
You
have?
swing markets is what you do.
I do. Exactly.
John, who does Cincinnati have?
Let me look it up.
Because
I was slightly wrong about Jalen
after
Carter's
week
line,
1,
by
does
the
it
way.
look like
Oh,
we
you
might
were wrong
be
about Jalen Carter
by a little. I was off by $13,000.
How
It's
much?
a $57,000 fine.
$57,000.
After week 1, does it look like we might have a Charger Rams Super Bowl? What do you think? Both teams look really good.
Long way to go for that.
I know long way to go, but
Long way
the
to
Chargers
go.
the Chargers look like
You know
they're for
what?
real.
I was just walking this morning. Things pop into your head, and watching that video as I'm walking, watching Houston and the Rams. I'm like, what if this turned out to be a Super Bowl rematch?
The Rams?
Because if you're D'Amico Ryans, you got every right to go Denny Green right there. We let them off the hook.
Jacksonville at Cincinnati.
Jacksonville? Okay, take Cincinnati.
Yeah.
You let the Rams off the hook. You were a peanut punch or a lemon punch away from winning that football game.
I was scared at the end of the game.
They were moving, right?
Yeah, they were moving.
Just going back to Jacksonville and Cincinnati for a second. Cincinnati nearly lost to the Browns.
Yeah, and by the way, had the kicker for the Browns been any good at all?
Yep.
And by the way, do you guys see that guy's last name?
What is it?
I don't know.
I love last.
Be very careful how you say this. I'm going to spell it for you, and I want you guys to try. His name is Andre SZMYT.
Zmint?
Maybe.
Yes, mind.
But it gets awfully close to the S word if you
Oh,
phonetically.
I've heard that. Great sport. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pepe would not do this. Pepe,
You would just call him Chet.
if Pepe was doing this game, he would not say the name
No,
of
he
the
wouldn't
kicker.
call him Chet. He can't call him Chet.
Yeah, no, Chet is off limits
Yeah,
for
for
Pepe.
Pepe.
Yeah.
He sounds
By
like
the way,
the S word.
sending our best to Pepe.
Yeah,
Pepe's
he's
dealing
had
with some
prostate.
stuff. He'll be
Yeah,
back
really?
soon.
He had prostate operation.
Yeah,
And,
they say it's pronounced Schmidt.
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 Okay.
Like Mike Schmidt?
Like
Yeah.
Schmidt.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Get well, Pepe.
Yes, get
sir.
well,
Yeah,
Pepe.
get well, Pepe.